to level 1 HP for some reason.
Oh no.
You have 1 HP, sucker. That's what you get for not
No,
coming.
not 1 HP. Level 1 HP.
Level 1 HP. Yeah, which like 8.
That's what you
No,
get.
I had 14.
14. Okay.
So I took averages, and then I now have 68.
So yeah, Lance, since you've been gone, we've gone on several adventures, and yeah.
Yeah, Lance was just shooting stuff
In Candlekeep.
Candlekeep,
Yes.
yeah. He made
They
money.
kept giving books for you to read, and you kept just shooting them full of arrows, and they're like, no, that's not how you use books. That's not what they're for.
Wrong.
I don't need them. I have a 3 in wisdom and a 2 in intelligence. I'm smart enough. Yeah, my only bad stat is just strength, and that's a 10. Dear God, what the heck?
I would love a character that starts out with like -4 intelligence and wisdom, and then like
No.
they read because then they read books and they study, and then over time, and then by the end of the campaign, they're like a +4 to intelligence and wisdom. All right, Jess, ready?
Yeah, I already did it.
Oh, we're live right now. I didn't hear you say anything.
Yes,
Okay,
I
cool.
did. I said you
I
want me to
didn't know.
now, and you were like, "Yep." So I did.
Yes. Okay, but then I thought there was like a process to doing it, so I thought it would be like, we're live! I didn't get that. Cool.
Oh no, you just press the button. Like you just press the button.
Okay. So last time, we were dealing with Shim Sham. The party was trapped in the basement of the Candlekeep Library called the Firefly Cellar. Nightshade was trying to lead a Firefly rebellion. We had to solve the mystery of how Shimsham was like haunting us. The library wasn't sure what was going on during the quarantine, so they sent in investigator Davian Stock in order to look into it and help us out. We also met a new friend down there named Sendu, the Warforged Warlock, who is not here tonight. But we met 2 new friends in the Firefly Cellar. We defeated. We solved the puzzle of the book. We put it back together. The book was a nursery rhyme that was missing the last stanza. We figured out the last stanza, and then we defeated Shemshine by dropping a giant flying book on his head.
Wes, you took off your picture, and now
I know.
all my stuff is messed up. There you go.
I'm sorry. Jess.
Whip
How
you.
dare you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Does everything? Does that all sound good?
Yeah.
You sound
The
like
party got a pet clam, and everybody hated it.
Yep.
The pet clam's name is Klim Clam, and everybody hated him. So Foos took him.
I didn't hate him. I just didn't want him.
I just didn't want.
Apologies.
But yes. So then after that, we went back to Candlekeep. Oh, we surfaced on Candlekeep because we never left Candlekeep. We went back to the surface, and after a long rest, we were approached by an acolyte, Loris Nis, who was looking for her missing friend Falthrax, a fellow employee of the library. Falthrax had been studying a book called The Price of Beauty and had disappeared. When we looked into the book, it turns out the book, when looked at, would try to give you like beauty advice or life tips, sometimes in a nagging fashion, sometimes in a complimentary fashion. But either way, eventually, I think, was it Davian? Were you the one that was like, yeah, sure, like help me get to sleep? Was that you, right? Yeah. And so Davian was like, yeah, sure, I could use like a spa treatment or like a night of relaxation. And so saying that, the book opened a portal. You guys walked through the portal. In terms of Lance and Zugzug, you guys are at Candlekeep, but we know the party found out where the portal led, and it led to Silvery Moon. So they sent a message back to Candlekeep saying, hey, we're in Silvery Moon. If reinforcements come, go to Silvery Moon. Or wait, was it Silvery Moon? I'm just double checking.
No, but it is now.
Well, because the author of the book is Silvery, and so that's where I think I got that from. But I'm trying to figure out if the actual location is in. Oh no, sorry, it is in Silvery Moon. It's in the High Forest. So the librarians come to you. It was Sprig, sure. Sprig comes to both Lance and Zugzug, and is like, "Hey, I know you guys are probably busy studying, but the rest of the party just went off to a weird spa thing. We don't know, but there's missing people and such. Can you go help them?"
Ooh, a spa. Yes, I sure can.
It's located by Silvery Moon in the High Forest.
Okay. Let me do.
Hopefully they aren't in danger.
Do I know where that is?
Yes. It is just north of here, so it should not be too terrible. Yeah. So you guys get on your mounts and you ride for the High Forest.
Yeah.
Zug, you ride a dinosaur, right?
It's like an iguana.
Ah.
I can't ride a dinosaur because that would ruin my backstory.
Zug's mount is this thing, and Lance's mount is a baby Tarrasque. And so you guys get on them and ride to the High Forest, where we rejoin the rest of the party.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so I'll put you guys over here. The party had just gone in. We don't have Sendu.
Who's playing
There
as
we go.
Davian? Steve? Yep.
Yes.
Cool. And who's playing as the not Nightshade but Nightshade?
Nightshade is Nightshade. Silvery is just Lamb as Silvery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because Silvery was the founder of this spa, and so and her picture was in the back of the book because she also wrote that book. And so as such, we had a picture of the author, so he shapeshifted into her thinking that would grant us favor. But instantly, this guy here, who's like the kind of like the bellhop or whatever, and so he answered and he's like, "Yeah, you're definitely not her because she's been missing for over 100 years. So good job though, nice try." So he saw right through it, so it didn't do much.
I tried.
Lance and Zug, as you come towards the spa, you do see this statue of 3 elves and their dog. And the sign says, Temple of the Restful Lily, now under new ownership.
About to be under new ownership.
So yes, you guys finally get to the door, and right inside the door you see the other 4 members of your party. Well, 2 members of your party, a new detective guy, and a fancy moon elf girl.
Ooh. Where Lamb at? I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm thirsty, lad.
Lamb, Broder, did you hear that? Because he asked you a question, though. He said, "Where's Lamb?"
Oh.
Does Silvery say I'm right here?
No. Of course not. I don't think even Broder would say I'm even when you know he's left.
All right.
Yeah, I guess Silvery just shrugs like.
Just cool. So what we know is that this area does like pedicures, manicures. There's a food area further to the right. There's the baths in the back, and there's a garden with like meditation and stuff over here. And then these are changing rooms. Where did the party want to go?
When you step in, do they take anything from you, or do you keep all your stuff?
Oh, good point. You keep all your stuff. They do have like little cubbies you could store things in. It does cost money for entrance. I will read you the menu. Entry is 5 gold, but it includes an enchanted bath, a comfortable robe, a private changing room with a lockable trunk to store your items. You can stay overnight for 4 gold. Meals are 5 gold, and it includes free beverages. You can enjoy a haircut, a shave, a waxing for 2, 1, or 10 gold. Massages are 20 gold and last an hour. a manicure and pedicure is two gold, and then the pedicure might include an extra fee depending on the cleanliness and hairiness of your feet.
It's like 90.
But yes, and then supposedly premier guests have access to a special service, but you aren't told what that is because it's for special premier VIP guests only. So do you guys all pay 5 gold in order to wander the spa?
Well, I got in free because I'm such a good silvery
Say, we
cosplay.
already paid it last time, sucker.
Yes. So then only Lance and Zugzug would have to pay the 5 gold in order to get in that. Yes.
I have paid the gold.
Okay. Where do you guys want to go?
I don't know. Everything's black. Let's do it.
No, it definitely isn't black. What do you mean?
What? It's black for me.
Let's zoom in. I can see it.
Oh, I had to
You either have
zoom
to-
all the
You
way
have to
out.
zoom. You have to zoom in or zoom out because they're definitely
Yeah, I had to zoom
not
all the
flex.
way out, and then it kind of refreshed itself.
Oh, okay. I see.
I always support going left. That's my opinion.
I think Davian will strip down into the robe and put all of his stuff in the trunk.
Okay, sounds good. Yep.
Nightshade will definitely not do that. She's flying off the floor, making sure not to touch anything and looking very suspiciously around.
Everything is very pristine. So if you're afraid of touching things, everything is like shiny and nice. You do
Now-
see 2 people in the bath, Davian, when you walk in. You see this fellow, and you see this woman, and they are.
She's kind of cute.
Let me just see what they are here. Okay, so she. No, that's not her. An elf of some kind. Which one is it? I didn't label them because I'm a dummy. Yeah, okay. So yeah, she is an elf who is there, and then he is probably a veteran? He's probably the veteran character, probably. Yeah, so he's a veteran of the Flaming Fist. But that's what you know about them just when you walk into them in the changing room.
Just nod.
As far I'm fairly certain I can do this.
Okay.
I'm going to change my armor into a bikini.
Wow.
What? I don't want to disrobe.
Yeah. Yes, you are now wearing an elven bikini. Yes.
Conveniently with, a nice little belt thing that lets me hold my rapier still.
Yes. Foos will join Davian and get changed into a robe. He will keep his glaive on him, just in case, but he does change into a robe. Zugzug, we were just talking, it's 5 gold to get into the spa and, walk around. There's also other services we can get. It's 5 gold for entry. The gold includes an enchanted bath, a comfortable robe, and a private changing room with a lockable trunk for your items. You can stay the night for 4 gold. Meals are 5 gold with free beverages. You can get a haircut, a shave, and a wax. You can get a massage, and you can get a manicure and a pedicure. So there are spa things here.
Ooh.
And we are missing. The idea of coming here was we are missing a librarian named Falthrax.
Okay.
Is the secret reason we're here.
And it's under new management.
Yes.
Hmm.
What do you guys say we hit up the bath first?
I
I
think
find this acceptable.
that we are here for a reason. I will come to you, but I shall not be bathing with you.
I don't
You're
think that
lost.
has anything to do with the reason.
Alrighty, so you guys go north, past the changing rooms, and
So it
into
is-
the bath.
5 gold, you said, right?
Yes, 5 gold for entry.
Alrighty. Any other fees?
Only if you do any of the other stuff, like the manicure, pedicure, that's all stuff, but the basic entry is 5.
What was the sleeping thing? Does the 5 include spending the night?
No,
An
a
additional
room
4.
is an additional 4. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Um.
I think I
Massa-
would have paid that as well.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Massages are 20.
20 gold?
20 gold for a massage lasts an hour. You can get a haircut, a shave, or a wax for 2 gold, 1 gold, or 10 gold, respectively.
Never. Wiping off all the years of experience that I got becoming a gross druid orc. I don't think so, mister.
So you guys walk into the bath area. It's empty with the exception of one creature. There is a water creature that's creating like a wave pool and like a jacuzzi kind of atmosphere because she is like blowing bubbles in the water around and such.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, I guess let's test this out. What? It's for science, okay? It's not just to have a totally chill day off after horrible mind-altering
exactly.
bullshit.
This is definitely a mission and not just the beach episode of an anime. Like,
right. And this is a dude, right?
It's a girl.
That doesn't look like a girl to me, man.
I mean, they're not your species, so...
Okay. They're fucking ripped.
Girls can have muscles.
I mean, but those are pecs and not boobies.
I mean, Kyle may have gotten...
Splat.
Well, Kyle may have gotten a different picture, and so that's what we're rolling with now. And...
Just imagine this picture has boobies.
It looks like the Silver Surfer, but with, like, waves.
Boobies.
No boobies.
She looks glorious.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Mhm.
So...
Yeah, Davian has no humility, so he just takes his robe and his pouch off, sets it down next to him,
Ugh.
completely naked.
So Nightshade just flies up to the ceiling and, like, lays back and looks like, ugh.
Men.
And then Davian will just step in and sit back.
A floor of polished marble surrounds a large central pool of steaming turquoise water in this large open-air bath. Stone pillars stand along the outside walls, sculpted with relief carvings of Soon. We had discussed Soon is the goddess of beauty. Let's see, where was
Who
I?
we all apparently talked to.
Yes, the book supposedly had either a portion of Soon or a replicant of Soon within the book, yes. Between the pillars, frosted windows diffuse the light from outside through the mist that hangs in the air. The pool is 10 feet deep. And the second you get in, Davian, the water feels like it has some type of magic. So if you did some kind of, if anybody did an Arcana check, maybe you could find out what the magical properties of the water are.
Ooh. Behold.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
He says.
Did it work? I clicked the thing.
No, nothing came through.
Let me try clicking it again.
Nightshade isn't willing to
let me
go close enough to the water for that.
You can tell me, Steve, if it's not coming through. Oh, there it is. Okay, so 23. Yeah, Zug. You think it might be similar to the effects of a greater restoration spell if you were in there for an hour. So an hour bath will grant a greater restoration. Davian, on that 23, you would know that, and you would know that you could only do it once per month, but it also has the extra effects. It causes creatures' skin to appear healthier and younger. If you have scars or burns, it lessens their appearance. And if you're going bald or losing hair, it causes you to regrow hair. So, Davian, you have some hair coming through your follicles as you swim in this bath.
How's my skin looking? Is it a little less ashy?
It is a little less.
translucent?
Yeah. Like you're not looking as deathly, pallid, I guess, as you did before. Yes.
Guys, the water's great. You all should come in.
I'm in. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're way back here. What are you talking? You haven't moved your token.
Oh yeah.
Right. Moving
Yeah.
tokens are hard, okay?
Lance,
I did
no, wait,
put on
I'm
a bathrobe as well.
Okay.
I want to
gets
fit in.
Yeah.
Hey, if Foos gets in, I'm getting out. No, I
fair.
don't want to be in the same bathtub as Foos. No, thank
To
you.
go on the opposite side. This is a humongous bath.
No, I'm good.
This creature is called a naiad. Just so you know, it's like a dryad, but for water.
Interesting.
Would have guessed.
Davian will wave at her. Good afternoon.
She would wave back and nod her head, and then look down at the water.
Really talkative, that one.
Mm-hmm. Do we do anything else?
Can I don't know, just
We're as
look
talkative
around and
as
see
she
if there's
is.
anything special in the room or anything
Yeah.
like that I don't think looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as Davian's concerned, he's getting paid to go on vacation right now. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a new thing. Lance and Zug. In the last episode, we renegotiated with Candlekeep because we're like we're getting in too much danger, and all we're getting is like free books, and free food and water, and we want like a raise basically. And I think they agreed to 300 gold per case solved. I think was the agreement.
But
Yeah.
did we get another 300 gold for Shim Sham?
Yes, and you were there for part of Shim Sham, so you would get it. Zug.
Oh, I thought it was
also-
for future cases.
No, I gave it to you guys for that one as well.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
But you were there, so you definitely got it.
Yeah, I didn't remember if I did or not.
But Zug and Lance might want to take a look at the party treasure because there might be magic items we've gotten while you guys have been gone in case you want to equip any of them to your characters.
I have my ultimate crit hand crossbow, but yeah, I just added the gold that was said for party.
Okay.
That's what I was
Yeah. So you gave me a perception of 6. It's a nice bath.
Nobody took the bag of holding?
We already have one for party loot.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have a second bag of holding now. So it's like,
Which
do
we
we
could
sell it or
use.
does somebody want to keep it? Or also, if you put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding, you can go to the astral plane. So we just weren't
We
sure
gotta
what to
make it
do with that
explode.
second.
I mean, I guess that's a way to do.
I mean,
Where
I'll take
is the
bag of
party loot?
holding with my insane amount of
It's Monday's loot.
In Discord, there is a chat called maybe Monday Loot.
Yep.
Do you
Oh,
have permission
okay.
to see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the world.
All right. So guys, I do not think we should just hang out here for 3 hours. What do you want to do?
I mean, we're doing exactly what we want to do, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll tell you what Davian's
Relaxing.
most interested in is the sleep therapy thing. So he doesn't, he's just going to kind of go with the flow with whatever you guys are doing for now. And he's really looking forward to when we do go to bed. So he's
Can we-
just going to kind of follow you guys.
Who's
Can
would
we
ask about
request?
that? Who's would be like, why are you so interested in the sleep, Davian?
I haven't slept in 54 years.
Oh. Wow.
Kind of
Haven't-
looking forward to getting some rest.
I'm gonna request some
Mystery.
music be played. Can we have music playing, or do we hear that?
Do we hear what?
This music, I kind of feel like that would just be
Sure.
something that might
Sure,
be happening.
there is nice meditative music playing. Yes.
Nice,
definitely.
nice.
It's different depending on where you are. So right now it is like it's waves crashing. You know what I mean? It's very like meditative and like the sleep sounds people have. And so it's music with waves crashing.
Nice.
I want to eventually meet the woman with the dog.
Yeah, you got to explore the fucking place in order to meet people.
Oh, well, I assumed
What?
she just come to me.
I was enjoying the bath.
Kyle, I'm just
No.
vibing in the
Yeah,
spa.
we're-
God,
How
so
dare you
demanding.
enjoy some time to yourself?
I'm
Wow.
gonna start having Foos railroad you. We're like, guys, let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Like,
All
no,
right, all right.
please,
Another
you
reason why
won't.
we have to.
Davian will walk up and talk to this lady, and be like, "Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
One of our friends, just recently, he went missing, and this was the last known place he came to. Wondering if maybe you've seen this gentleman. What's his name? Falthrax?
Yeah, Falthrax. She puts like her finger in her hands and starts like biting her watery fingernails. And she's like, I don't no, I don't leave the pool. So I don't. No one named Falthrax has come in here. I know what it's like to lose a friend though. I lost my friend about. Oh, Kyle's been lying this whole time.
What the hell?
Silvery's been gone for 10 years, not 100. I don't know why I said that. So Silvery's been missing for 10 years. So I apologize. I was 110. I mean, it's just one extra zero. It's the same number with a zero, and zeros aren't actually anything. They don't carry value. Zeros don't matter. And oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So 10 years. And so she'd be like, yeah, I lost a friend 10 years ago, and I know that's like it stinks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Who's your friend? Maybe if we are the best detectives in the world, maybe if we run into her.
Silver Song. She's been missing for 10 years now. I don't know.
I'm apologize about our friend cosplaying as her. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, because she again, she knew it wasn't you, but that's she's definitely, now that you notice, she definitely has some like extra water flowing down her cheeks that you didn't notice at first because she's made of water, but it's definitely tears. Like she is definitely crying.
I am, you fucking asshole. You made the Naiad cry, you jerk.
Yep.
Right?
No regrets.
Oh, and we established last week that people do occasionally come in here dressed up as Silvery, hoping to get like either free treatment or claiming that they're her as like con men, or there's like almost like cosplayers who come in because they're big fangirls or fanboys of Silvery. But that's what they thought Lamb was. They're like, oh, you must be one of those cosplayers. But yeah, this Naiad is not having none of it. She's just like, I won't. She refuses to even look at Lamb.
Rude.
Disgusting. Not the Naiad.
Mm-hmm.
The old pervy man.
Actually, now that you've said that she's dressed up as her, Lamb and only Lamb, you take 11 acid damage.
Oh God.
Doesn't like it.
I'm not healing that.
In a way, though, it's kind of nice that your friend is so well loved by so many people that others just want to look like her.
So I guess I'm screaming right now.
It's just your average Tuesday. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's a fancy acid peel bath. A lot of people pay big money to get acid peels when they go to spas.
I concur.
Real?
100%.
Since when does acid peel mean peel all of your skin off?
That's what it means. That's why you
Yeah.
get that nice red rosy glow.
The outer layer has the wrinkles. The inner layer doesn't have wrinkles, so you gotta burn the wrinkles off.
I don't have an inner layer anymore.
I love the idea. I love the idea if the acid actually burned Silvery off of you, and you're now just standing there as Lamb, like you're just burned the disguise off. No, I
that
know.
makes sense. Do it. Makes
I guess
total
I'm out.
sense.
I'm out of the spa.
You're out of the water. Yes. She stops crying after what Davian said, and she looks over at you, and she goes, "I'm sorry. Maybe you respect or love Silvery as much as I do. I shouldn't take my anger and my misgivings out on a fan or an adorer. I'm very sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, well, it's quite all right. We all have our moments.
Lamb Silvery, do you accept her apology?
She just dealt 11 acid damage to me. No.
So we all know he's kind of a dick, so...
Fair answer though. Just no, you.
Oh, I
burned
just
me.
stabbed you, but sorry about that.
My bad, bro.
You know
You just
what?
fucking stabbed me. Hey.
What's a little potential death between friends? Like, yeah, no, no. You.
You asshole.
If this was an acid bath, you could have killed a normal person. Good thing I got out quick enough.
Yes, if enemies come, I can do 11 damage every 6 seconds to them.
Oh my god.
Hyper-specific.
What made you think I was an enemy?
You're dressed up as, well, not that you're an enemy, but that you're like that you're a pretender, or that you're a like you came here dressed. Yeah, you're a dick. You came here dressed up as one of my best friends.
I'm only cosplaying as one of the best people here. I'm sorry. Sorry for trying to, be a little nice and
Well, they
to
do say
everyone.
they do say that sometimes beauty is punishment. So that beauty can be cruel, and so
Kai, your clothes keep
I
falling
think you're
down and scaring
reaching
the
a
shit out
little
of
bit.
me.
she would say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I am Cyrena."
Serena, it is a pleasure to meet you.
She does see Zug Zug and notices his like druidic clothing and appearance and such, and so she would nod at you and say, orc, orc man, are you
Zug Zug?
Zug Zug? Hi, are you a druid?
Mm-hmm. Sure am.
So she gets closer to you, and she's like, she
I
whispers,
have a wife.
I have a wife. That's so good. That's so good. She's like, what happens in the bath stays in the bath. No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Oh no.
I saw
I'm
nothing.
happily married. Thank you very much.
No. She'd say, she's like, I have a secret, and I only trust it to someone who I think is pure of heart and part of nature.
You're of heart.
Okay. So, she's gonna do a stealth check to see how well she can whisper this, and none of the rest of the party can overhear it.
Okay.
She rolled really well. She got an 18. So
Avian's actively not listening if she's trying to say something privately because he's
Aw, bummer.
polite.
Likewise.
so she'd go, Zug Zug, because I believe you to be a true ally, both of nature and of maybe to me. I think something happened to Silvery at this bathhouse, at this spa. Can you help look into it? I can't leave this area. But if you and your friends could look around, specifically you, could look around and find out maybe what happened to Silvery, I think someone at the spa is responsible for her being missing for 10 years.
Okay, can do. That is why we're here.
You're here for Falthrax, but now there's 2 missing people.
Never mind.
Well, there was always 2 missing people.
What'd you say, Jess?
Sick
I
people.
said, well, there was always 2 missing people. We knew one was at least missing. And 2
Yeah,
I got another.
that also disappeared, but one was just gone from
But you didn't know it was from here. She could have disappeared anywhere in the world. Now you know she specifically disappeared here. Yes. Okay. Cool. And so the second you agree, she dives into the water and then swims around. Alrighty. Garden? Or pedicure, manicure, like spa area?
Where's the dog lady?
Further in towards the food area, in like the black area over here you can't see yet.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I want to go check out the garden.
Yeah, garden. Woo-woo.
More druidy stuff.
Harump. I harumph over to the garden. I'm still perturbed over the acid damage.
Oh yeah, do you need damage? Foos can heal you. Do you? I'm sorry.
need
Do you, I said,
damage?
do you,
Please damage
do you
him.
need damage?
Deserves
I meant,
it.
do you need
I
healing?
would not like more damage.
He did need that.
Oh, do you want healing? Do you want healing, Lamb?
Sure.
All right. How much you need?
Sure, she says in a manly voice.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
bro.
would.
Just.
You need exactly 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually.
Foos will give you 11 lay on hands.
I bet he would.
He would.
He lays his hands all over you,
11
then
times.
Oh,
and then
no.
after the 11 massages, he's like, "Do you want a happy ending?"
No.
Happy ending.
There is no happy ending from this.
Oh,
Gets
okay.
out here and realizes he never put his robe back on. So he runs back and
All right, so you guys walk out into the garden area. An iron fence overgrown with ivy surrounds this small garden. An earthen path weaves between a scattering of trees, flower bushes, and stone benches. Various iron weights, wooden poles, and heavy sacks are strewn about the place. You also see Azirsa, one of the elf sisters. She is exercising, and you also see this nice-looking, either like an awakened tree or a tree ant or something like that. But there's a sentient tree in the corner. You see the red elven sister here. And she's out here exercising.
Ooh.
Ooh, a celebrity.
Good Photoshop job, babe.
I know, right? So there's this cool tool in there's a cool new tool in
It's not new.
Photoshop in no, as far as I know it was, because you highlight it and it automatically detects where the character is and then crops only that out.
Magic
Yeah.
Select. Ooh.
Yep.
Magic Select, exactly. I didn't know Magic Select existed until like 2 weeks ago. So,
Oh man, it's such a useful tool.
Yeah!
Mhm.
Get ready, because all the sisters in the dog look like that. Because the only picture of
Spoilers,
them,
we're gonna see all of them apparently.
the only picture that exists is this one, and so I had to get them separated. So, all right. So yes, so she's out there exercising, and she looks up and she sees you, and she'd be like, are you here to work out? Are you here to meditate? I have a special workout I offer guests.
What kind of workout?
I have 3 different ones.
That ship's
And if you
plenty of juice.
if you do all 3, there's a reward in it for you. There's a squat workout, a tug of war workout, and a chain skipping workout.
Ooh.
Do all 3, you get a card, and if you punch 3 holes on your card, you get a reward.
Mm.
The reward is a missing person. One per customer.
I've never gone for exercise, but I'll do it if you guys will.
I wouldn't mind doing it, but I think that can we do these 3 times in a row right away and just get it fixed? Or is that against the rules?
Kyle didn't hear what you just said, so would you say it again?
It takes 3 punches, which means we have to do this each 3 times. So can we just do 3 times in a row so that JJ, your face.
So I only give one. What happened to JJ? Yeah, what is going on with your
His
face?
face.
Was I
Put
something
lotion-
sour?
I put lotion on my hands and like wiped something away from my face and like lotion taste. Oh my god.
She would say, well, it's actually 1 per party. So if you all do it, whoever does best in your party gets it. Or if you just want 1 person to do it, or if you want to split it up between 3 of you and like you do 1, you do 1, you do 1, that's fine too. But the party does only get the 1 reward.
We're all doing it. Come on, gang.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So, the squats competition. You need to do 3 sets of continuous squats and succeed on 3 out of character. You need to succeed on 3 incrementally hard constitution checks. when you fail one of them, you have disadvantage on the next check, and so on and so forth. If you fail,
Constitution checks, you say.
yes, if you fail 3 in a row, you can't. You have to come back later and do it again. But yeah, so we shall see. So whoever wants to participate in the squat competition, please give me a Constitution check.
All right.
You guys have fun with that.
Aw, lame.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
You can.
Cheater. I have a
It
plus
is
5 too. I rolled
Praise
real bad.
Jesus. Praise natural world Jesus.
All right. That's a fail from Davian. That is a pass from Nightshade. That is a pass from
Ooh, JJ.
from Zug.
Squats for days.
Okay. Now we go again. The DC has gotten higher for those of you who succeeded. So go again.
You're now doing
Uh,
burpees.
For Steve, who
Woo!
failed.
Oh no,
for
it's cocked
Davian-
on 19 for me.
Yeah, but
On
it still
my
counts as a nat
screen,
one.
No. I want you to look at it
So-
on the screen. Bullshit.
Does Nightshade just
For
like
some
vomit?
D120s just aren't working for me.
So, you had disadvantage and you got the 14, so you're good. So you're on to the next level, Davian. And Nightshade, you stay at that level, but you have disadvantage on your next one. JJ, you are on the third and final. Sorry, Zugzug, you are on the third and final level. Good job. All right, and then go
Come on,
again.
baby. Come on, baby.
If JJ gets it right now, he wins.
Fuck my life.
JJ, no, you failed that one, which means you'll make the next one. We'll stay at that level, but you make the next one with disadvantage. Nightshade, you fail.
And I'm no longer at disadvantage because I passed one.
Yes, you are no
I
longer
have
at
a plus
disadvantage.
5.
Yes.
This is some bullshit.
You have now passed the second one, Davian, which means you're on the third layer. JJ, you are still at the third layer, but you have disadvantage on the next one. And Jess, you are still on the second layer, but you have disadvantage again. And if you fail it for another time, you're out for the day.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
One more
not that it
time.
matters.
Oh,
but I
I
actually have +2 on
Oh,
that.
Failed.
That's sad because that
Okay.
was a nat 20.
okay. So, there you
and
go.
And a 19. Okay.
Okay. I mean, JJ wins because he got there first, so Zugzug wins.
I didn't realize
but
it was a.
you said
it was a
disadvantage.
race.
Oh, disadvantage. Yes, I did. Thank you. I didn't see the two. So, you? Sorry, no. Zugzug does not win. Zugzug, you're stuck at the third level, but you have disadvantage on the next one. Oh wait, didn't you pass the last one? Oh no, because you got it. Okay, you failed. Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah, 12.
Okay, then you're good, Jess. Nightshade, you are on to the third round, and then Davian, you're also on to the third round. So no more disadvantage for Nightshade and
Oh, I was a nat
Davian.
20 and then fell over to a 19.
exactly. So 19, but that is with not disadvantage, so that's
Correct.
good. You make it. Let's see what Davian and Zugzug, because all three of you could make it on this last round. Davian does not.
Nope.
Zugzug does not. So the reward goes to Nightshade. Not the reward. Sorry, no. You won. You get one punch card. Yes, you have one punch on. Nightshade won the squats competition. Good job, Nightshade. So she go. Oh my gosh, the fairy girl. Wonderful, wonderful.
Fairy Knight.
Fairy
Excuse
Knight. Very, very nice, Fairy Knight.
And I'm a woman.
Okay, next one. Tug of War. To complete this activity, a character must stay on their feet in a tug of war against the tree, against the tree and awakened tree person. So it's a tug of war versus them.
So it's
Uh,
strength?
It is an athletics check. It is one at a time, though. So,
Be strong.
Me also strong. You're probably pretty strong. What do you got in the athletics department? Zugzug.
I got a +6.
Ooh, I got a +7.
Ooh.
And I'm a
I didn't.
tiny little lady.
I was a weirdo and did a strength-based druid because fuck all y'all.
Do we all get a try, or is it just one?
no, you all get a try, but if the first person completes it, they get the punch, and then the other ones can just do it for fun. But if the first person fails, then yes, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can also
we're
go.
all working towards this together, so it's not like we're fighting over the punches. So
exactly, yeah. So whoever has your best should probably be the one to attempt it, but you guys can do it in any order you want.
I'm gonna say
Good
in
job.
universe,
Good luck, Nightshade.
in universe you can in universe you can just all roll your athletics, and then we'll just pretend like the tree is tugging each of you on a different piece of rope. Because the tree does have like 4 arms and 2 legs, so it can do 4 different. It can do like 4 different tugs of war at the same time. So, but it's up to you how you guys want to do it.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a go.
I'll cast guidance on her.
Nice. 17 normally. What is guidance? A D4?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I use it every time, or does it go away?
You
I
would
think
have
it's
to
for a minute, isn't it?
You can only use guidance on the one check, but then you can recast guidance as a cantrip every time.
Okay.
So
well
if
then...
he just continues casting guidance on you, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So 17 plus a D4.
18.
Okay, 18. You stay right in the middle. You're not winning. The tree's not winning. You are staying right in the middle. Go again.
Do it again with another guidance.
Oh, you pop another D4.
Woo!
21?
Yes. 21 is exactly what you needed in order to win.
Ha-ha!
And so you pull you
Fuck that
pull
tree!
the rope right out of the tree's hand. Yes,
Okay,
you have a
alright.
tug of war punch card. If anybody else wants to try the tug of war for fun, you may.
Davian will try it.
See, those
Okay.
are my only
I mean-
2 good stats, so please, everybody else, do well on the other one, whatever it is.
All right. So what am I trying? Athletics.
Yes, athletics.
All right.
And we now know that 21 is the minimum to succeed.
So Davian can't succeed. Let me try it anyways.
Wait, on a D20, -1, so that would be a 19. But then if you have guidance, you could get up to a 23. So you could with a guidance.
I got an 8.
So on an 8, you actually failed too much, so the tree actually wins. And that if since the tree won, you fall on your butt, you are now prone, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Well, dang.
Gosh.
All right. I'm too old for this shit. I'll let you kids do the rest of the exercises.
Me try. I want to for fun.
All right, try it. Yeah, go ahead, Zugzug. Do you give
Cast
yourself
guidance
guidance? Yeah.
Let's do this.
That's a fail. It's a stalemate.
14?
So you're tied right in the middle. Nothing happens. You're right in the center.
Cool.
Try again.
Bam.
22. Yeah. You get it on that one. Just pull it out of that tree's hands. All right, and the last competition. To complete this activity, a character must succeed on an acrobatics check. And you're going to be basically jumping rope, but with a metal chain, a humongous metal chain. So half of the chain is going to be held by the tree, the other half of the chain is held by the elf, and the parties are going to have to jump rope in the middle. Let's see here. It's a similar thing where if you fail on the dex check, the next one is harder.
Dex is
How many-
not my strong point. Good luck, lads.
Oh, you have to do 3 in a 3. Not in a row, but 3 total on a person. So one person has to do 3 successfully. So it's very similar to the squats one, but instead of strength, it's now dex. Everybody who wants to try it, please give me an acrobatics check.
I'm good.
There is no disadvantage on this one, just the DC gets up or down, that's all.
What did you say the check was?
Acrobatics.
I suppose I can try.
Me cast
And-
guidance on him.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess
I keep
it's
forgetting to
D4,
react to
right?
that. As you walk in, she would look over at you and be like, I assume you're a silvery fangirl? Is that a correct assumption?
Yes, of course. Just trying to do my honors for her.
Okay. Lamb, you fail.
Wait, 14 because of guidance.
Oh, okay, yes. 14 passes.
Hey.
Anybody can do it at the same time, so if anybody else wants to go as well, you can. So this is a one that can happen all at the same time if you guys wanted to. But a 14 does pass on the first one.
Me not good at this. I'm not that good at acrobatics, so I mean I have a +2, but
All right, second one, Lamb, then.
guidance. I can do prayers to God though.
Yay, God.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Okay, so I got a 15 on that one.
All right, that passes again. Last one.
Come on. Again.
And 17.
Passes again. 3 in a row.
Thank you,
So you guys got your third punch card. So
We won.
she'd come over and she'd be like, "Wow, what a good party! Here is this bottle," and she gives you a vial and then she tells you what it is. She's like, "It's a potion of hill giant strength."
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
well, that's nice.
That is nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Well, that was cool.
That's the garden.
Let us continue on.
Mhm.
Manicures.
As you guys walk into the manicure pedicure area, I will unveil the whole thing since parts of it are still blurred out. So as you head over to the area clearly marked T3, large cushioned chairs are set around this open space. Calming music fills the air, which carries a floral scent. A bar takes up one corner of the room, alongside shelves of expensive wines and spirits and baskets of fresh fruit. 2 tables stand along one wall, each set up as a manicure and pedicure station, with nail files, clippers, and bottles of nail polish.
Nope. Not my crowd.
Here's who you see. You do see the blue moon elf is here. You also see 2 kind of like
Claymation people.
claymation people. They are employees. They're employees of the place.
Pillar of fire.
Not them,
You see
though. They're
these
cool
two.
looking.
You see
she's
these two
winking.
talking. These two are talking in a corner. I think she actually has a scar on her eye. I think she's blind in her left
Nope,
eye.
she's winking.
Nice.
Constant wink. Everything
Yeah.
she says is a jest.
Everything she says is a wink, yes. And you also see this person.
Oh, cool. I like the
Oh,
little
cool.
beholder thing.
Oh, like
Little
the
tinkerer.
eyeball.
Father.
It's a beholder. So yeah, that's what you see when you come into this little nail polish / little cafe area.
They
You
want
also
food.
see a door here, and you see a hallway to the north, and a doorway to the north.
Ew. I'm gonna snack on food.
Yes. Snacks and beverages are free. Alcohol and meals cost money.
How much is a meal?
Meals are 5 gold.
I will judge it accordingly.
Oh, I apologize. Meals are 5 silver.
Ooh.
5 silver.
That's,
Yes.
that's a bit of a
I
difference.
actually misquoted you on a couple things, so let's look. Meals are 5 silver. The other change is manicures and pedicures are 2 silver, not 2
Oh.
gold.
Wow.
Okay. I'm
Fucking
gonna get me a meal.
Nice.
I want to try some good
I
shit.
would like to get my fingernails and toes done.
Okay, so 4 silver.
Wish I
Your
could eat.
and then do you say you wish you had feet?
Wish I could eat.
Oh, like I know you have issues, but you definitely have feet. You probably can eat. You just can't taste it or absorb it, right? Like you could put it in your mouth and then poop it out. Maybe I don't actually know.
I don't know if I can poop it out. Like, does the whole digestive system work or not? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did learn last time that apparently Zug and Lance wouldn't know this, but apparently Davian is some kind of zombie or mummy or Frankenstein or something. We don't know. He keeps talking about being
Cool.
dead at one point.
Well, I was dead, but I got better.
Yeah, exactly that.
Avian didn't get that much better, though.
All right. Yeah. So, you fly over, to her. She'd be like, "Hello. How may I assist you? You say you wanted a pedicure and a manicure?
Yes, a pedicure and a manicure. Do you do wings?
For an extra gold, we can do wings. That's a custom job. We can do it.
For a gold?
10 silver. Yeah. It's there. You have 2 wings, and it's like 5 silver per wing. Yeah. It's a custom job. We don't have we have to go get the special materials out of storage. Like we rarely get calls for wings.
Seems suspicious.
This seems like a scam. Why would
What?
you charge for 2 wings? Most races have 2 wings.
I know.
Yeah.
Also,
10.
most
per
people
week.
have 2 feet, if not 4.
Oh, it is. That would make you right. So it's 1 silver per. So let's say it's 5. Yeah, I think that's fair. If it's 1 silver per hand or 1 silver per feet, so then it's 5 silver per wing. I think that's fair.
I've got to ask, are there just broke-ass bitches who pay for, like, 1 hand? They're like, this'll do, I guess.
Just one, please.
There are super broke people that are like, "Can I get 1 finger done?" And they're like, "Yes,
Yeah.
1 copper. It's 1 copper per finger."
I feel like this is
Oh,
a
rip.
crock, but I guess.
You know what? Kyle may have overcharged you, so I'll change it to 5 silver for both wings.
Alright. It's a deal.
Okay. So that's going to be 2 silver for the manicure, 2 silver for the pedicure, and 5 silver for the wings. So that's a total of 9 silver.
Okay. I give her a silver at the end for a tip.
Okay, so 10. She says, "Thank you very much," and she instructs you to go sit with this person, who's going to do your manicure, pedicure, and your wings.
He's doing it?
Is that from, like, RuneScape or something?
Don't mind the clay.
I just googled like random employees, and I got pictures. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter, you know. Okay.
We hire the finest in barbarians to give you manicures.
And this one is the one who will like give you. This is like the waitress, so she'll bring food and water and stuff. So who said they were getting food? Zug, I think was right.
Me.
All right, Zug, that'll be 5 silver. So she will go back to the kitchen, and when she opens the door, you do hear barking coming from the kitchen.
What's
So
it?
she-
So I hear it barking. So
Mhm.
my little feature
Mhm.
for my speech of the woods, I can understand and gain to decipher their noises and motions. What's he barking at?
He's barking at his mistress. He's like,
Please don't
The
eat
pot-
me! Don't
no,
serve
no,
me
no,
to
no, no,
people.
no. No, it's like the pot's on your left, the ladle's on your right. Watch out for that hole in the floor, like that kind of stuff. They're
Watch
directions.
out for that tree.
Yeah, George. Okay, yeah. He's giving someone instructions.
Cool.
And then she comes back out, and she hands you a plate of lasagna. And no, I'm just kidding.
All lasagna.
cat
It's
eats it
lasagna all
up.
the way down.
Get out of here! I paid for this.
No, she hands you a turkey sandwich with a loaf of bread. Not loaf of bread. Sorry, a biscuit.
Do I have a what's his name? The little imp.
Yeah, Marty McFly.
Yeah, where's he at?
I can get him for you.
It's like
Yeah,
speaking of animal
Steve.
buddies.
Zugzug has a pet imp named Marty McFly. That was not his original name, but the party did not respect him as a character, and so they made him change his name.
Only I did. Did you say it was cool if he was like a little Compsognathus or something like that?
I don't know what you just said.
It's
Oh,
like a
well.
little dinosaur.
They're compy.
Oh,
Uh,
he could shapeshift into that because imps can shapeshift. So, yeah. But here's what Marty McFly looks like in his natural form.
He talks like he's from Jersey.
He's like, "Hey, Zugzug! Long
He's
time no
beautiful.
see there, buddy! Hey!"
My friend McFly.
I'm good. You getting some grub? I could go for some grub.
One more meal for my friend here.
I guess they should stop calling you Zugzug and they should start calling you Grub Grub. Hey!
Oh no. Oh no.
I pay for a meal for him too.
Okay.
A father has to provide for
yeah.
his family.
She goes back in the kitchen and brings it out. And
One
then
meal for my weird lizard thing, please.
I think Davian's feeling a little awkward with his thing hanging out in the robe. So he'll go and put his normal clothes back on.
Yeah, it's your weird clothes. You can also button up the robe. Like, it does have buttons and a sash.
He's not going to do that.
Damn walking here.
Also, wait. Canonically speaking, your thing must always be flaccid because you don't have blood coursing through your veins. And
Or it's
therefore you
always hard
cannot-
because it was stuck that way when he died.
Oh, that's a good point, too. It could be that way as well. Maybe it's frozen.
Yeah, which one is it?
It actually depends
roll a luck
what
check.
direction you were facing when you died.
Yes, roll a luck check. 10 or higher, it's hard. 9 or lower, it's... Okay, yeah, it's always hard. So
Okay.
that's what you just found out.
Amazing.
The commercials say if you have an erection for longer than 50 years, to definitely see multiple doctors.
He
I
will
think
go and
they
get tested.
believe him dead.
All right. So, anyone else you can talk to? Oh, I could describe the customers that you see.
What about my services?
Yeah, no, I said you have to walk over to him. He's up here. So move your token over there, and he'll have a conversation with you.
Alright.
But looking around the place, I will just real quick find the thing. Okay, so you see, excuse me, a pair. Looks like they're a romantic couple of women, and they are. You overhear the word anniversary as they like cheer their goblets together. But one of them is clearly like sad, and the other one is happy, but you don't know why. You also see the little tinkerer person, and he keeps trying to talk to the employees into buying his gadgets for use in the bathhouse. And was there a third one? Or am I misremembering? There's only 2 in this room. Okay.
There's the 2 girls talking to each other and the tinker.
Yes, exactly. So Nightshade, you approach the worker, and he's like, "Have a seat, have a seat. I may not look it, but I'm pretty good at my craft." And so you sit down, and he spends time, and he files down your nails, and he paints them, and then he goes to your feet, and he scrubs your. Jess isn't even here. And so, so yeah, pedicure and manicure happen. Zugzug, the food tastes pretty good. Marty McFly and you are both full.
We are sated.
And, yeah. Alrighty. So, you did hear people talking and barking from the kitchen, and like I said, you do have a hallway to the north. What's the party up to?
Getting my pedicure and everything else done. What do you mean?
Yes. Oh, I described it while you were gone, not realizing you had left. And so,
Oh, 'cause
I'll do it.
when I left, I was like, I said bio break, and also you were like, I'm just going to describe the room. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
perfect timing.
Sorry. Yeah. The only thing you missed was that they heard a dog barking to people over here. So apparently this door leads to the kitchen.
Mhm.
And then Yeah, so the guy came over when you came over. He's like, "Hi, yes, I'll give you in very good detail. I may not look it, but I'm good at my job." And then he grinds down your fingernails and paints them, and then he looks at
He
your feet. And he
grinds them down? What a monster!
What do you
Yep.
call it? Not grinds. What do you call it?
This
The
is-
Why don't you shape, not grind, not
shape.
Oh.
He
file?
shapes it. Well, he polishes after he files it first. Yes. Then he files your feet, and he gets sort of like if you. I don't think you have any bunions or anything like that. 'Cause you don't walk because you fly. So he makes your feet look all nice.
Did he
and then he
make
looks at your
my
wings.
fingernails to look like claws or talons?
Sure, he puts fake nails on you. Now they look like that. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want done with your wings, miss? I see here on the receipt that you wanted a wing job. What do you want done with your wings?
Wash, dry, iridescence, please.
Okay.
Glitter.
He takes a little hose and he hoses them down. Then he takes a hair dryer and dries them.
I'll be right
These are all
back.
magical appliances since obviously they don't exist in the game. And then he takes like a rainbow glitter gun and shoots it full of glitter. And he's
Oh
like,
my
all
God.
set.
She looks appalled. Thanks,
All
I
right.
guess.
You said you wanted glitter. You said that.
Not to be shot out of a gun, you monster.
Bam!
Alrighty. Party. You have 3 rooms to the north and 1 room to the east. Where are you going?
We might as go.
What you doing?
I'm looking out for a dog, so I might as well come down here and see what's up with the dog.
Yeah, so, she'd be like,
What the dog doing?
yes, hello, this is for employees only behind the counter, how can I help you?
Oh, I just heard a dog.
Yes, that is my sister's dog. You see, my sister's blind, you see, so she has a seeing eye dog.
So this is the little lord dog. Is there any way that I could pet it? I adore dogs.
Let me see if she's accepting company. And so she takes a step back. You hear some whispers going on. Let me see here. That is kitchen page.
Let me know.
Oh, hey. Also,
Fireball.
can I please have a Constitution saving throw from Zugzug?
No!
Oh, no.
Bleh.
boy.
You don't feel well. You feel sick. When you start to wobble and looks like you're feeling bad, the waitress looks over at you and she'd be like, "Oh, don't worry about that. That's just the toxins and impurities leaving your body. That's a known effect from the food. That's supposed to happen.
I'll do an insight on her.
You can."
I feel like that's shit. That's some bullshit. Would I know enough about cooking to know that that's some bullshit? I do have the chef feat. I mean, come on.
So, I'll let you. I'll tell you what. I'll let you make that insight check with advantage because of your chef feat. So try again.
You got a 16. What do you need? Like a 25?
How about a 23?
He at least seems to believe it, so you don't think she's lying, but you think that on the whole it is a lie and that you definitely just tasted poison or something, or like maybe some food that had gone bad. So she believes it, but you think it's she's being lied to as well as you.
Okay.
I'm gonna, if I see anybody here trying to order the food, I'm gonna warn them not to, because
Meanwhile, Nightshade's like, dog!
Yes. And so back to the dog. So she comes. Let me see here. Yeah, she comes back out, and she's like, "Yes, my sister has deigned to let you in. Just you though. It's kind of cramped back there in the kitchen."
Okay, let me just tell my friends that I'm going in to find the dog that I saw earlier.
Oh, also, are you going to give me are you actually looking for the dog, or are you just making that as an excuse so you can explore the
No, I
kitchen?
100% want to see the dog.
Okay.
Adrian will just say, "Remember what I said, Nightshade. Give me the signal."
Where's the dog doing?
Can I try to maybe? Well, I'm not sure if I can.
So-
Would it be possible to sneak back with her without them noticing, or is that going to be basically an impossible stealth check?
You would probably do stealth with disadvantage, and it also has a high DC, but you could maybe.
I was
Just
gonna
you
say
check
I
it out and be like,
Here,
so there's a dog
would
back
say-
here. I'm gonna go see it. Apparently, it's cramped in the kitchen. So, I'm gonna...
I would add, Lamb, that I would lower the DC if other people wanted to create a distraction or something. So if other people were creating a distraction, you could maybe sneak back there.
So while I
Yes.
stick my head out, do you talk to me about the poison, maybe?
Zug, zug.
Say, oh, don't get the. If you're going back there, oh my God, don't get the food. It's bad. Might be poisoned or spoiled. I don't know. Oh,
And I say, I'll check it out. All right, see ya.
oh,
I'm just writhing in pain.
Taking in acid.
what the heck, that?
It's magic.
Okay,
It takes the acid in your stomach and makes it not hurt anymore.
it's probably an
do either,
alchemical item.
Witchcraft.
do either
Is
Davian
alchemical
or
items a thing in 5th edition?
there's alchemical. Yeah, you can have alchemist kits and stuff. Do Davian or Zugzug want to try to create a distraction so Lamb can sneak into the back?
So, but if Lamb really wants, Davian can make them invisible, which won't help against the blind lady, but it could help against her dog and anybody else seeing him going.
And it would take that disadvantage and turn it into just flat.
So yeah, Davian will say, "Got some sneaking? I can help with that. Come over here.
Oh,
We'll go. We'll just kind of go in the corner, and I'll touch him. And you will be invisible for up to an hour. So I'm just going to sit in my chair and concentrate on that spell.
You can
Okay.
use that now.
Lamb, you are now invisible. When you get to here, please give me a flat stealth check. And you don't even have to open and close doors because Nightshade's going back there, so you can just walk through the doors when she walks through. So,
I'm already back there, bitch.
well, in story, he's gonna walk with you.
Unacceptable.
I think Lance/Dalton disappeared. Did you hear me, Lamb? Wes.
yo. No, I
stealth
did
check,
not.
please. Oh, flat stealth check, please.
Okay, just for reasons. Because I wasn't planning on going back there.
Oh, you're invisible now. Did you not hear that?
Oh, no, I missed that.
Oh, yes. Davian just cast invisibility on you, so you are invisible
Okay.
now.
Well, 25 to stealth.
You are good. You make it back there invisible with Nightshade. Nightshade goes through because she's allowed to. You're there because you're invisible. All right, let's.
Did you already move my token?
I already
Night-
moved you. Yeah, I'm
Nightshade has
unveiling
no
the kitchen
idea
now.
that that happened.
That's a true fact, probably. I would guess he could like tap you on the shoulder or like whisper, like, "I'm here."
Please don't, because I don't want to be lying. If they ask me.
Nah, I wouldn't let her know.
Okay. So,
I have a feeling there's like a 50-50 chance she'd punch me anyway, so...
you do see the third sister here, the blind
Okay, can we see
wood
the
elf.
room though?
Yeah, I unveiled it already. It's right here.
What?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you didn't before that popped up.
Okay. All right. So, this is the kitchen. This kitchen has long counters and numerous shelves full of pots, pans, and utensils. Metal racks stuffed with herbs, flowers, fruits, and vegetables hang from the ceiling. You also see the green wood elf, the blind girl, and her doggy.
Go.
Not a good dog. What a good dog. And so Nightshade would be like, "Hello, I heard your dog from the manicure pedicure room, and I asked if I could come back and see it. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm very interested in meeting you and your dog." As she just stares at the dog.
She'd say, "Hi, I'm Green Song. This is Morty. She pets the dog.
Morty.
You see, that she is cooking delicious-looking meals. And
Can I look around to see if there's anything like suspicious? Like maybe some of her ingredients were switched around or something. I mean, she is blind. She's cooking blind. So maybe she's
but
poisoning
the dog
someone
is
without
there.
knowing.
Yeah, the dog is there, but I see your point. You don't see any poisons or bad food or anything like that on the counters. If you want, if Lamb wanted to do an investigation check, he could do it flat because he's invincible. But if you want to do investigation, you would do it with disadvantage because you'd have to do the investigation while she's talking to you.
No.
But yes, Lamb, on that investigation, you like creep through like a couple of the cabinets, really sneakily, and you do indeed find like some ingredients that are very unusual. You see a couple jars that are labeled. The labels contain beholder tears, ground unicorn hoof, chimera vomit, and others that are unlabeled. So you would recognize them as like they could be ingredients in food, but they would be gross. But sometimes they're used for potions or alchemy supplies or things of that nature as well.
Are they valuable?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
I would say at least the unicorn stuff would be.
Only a 7.
Yeah, you're not sure. Actually, let's say the insights to see whether or not they're malignant. You're not sure. Give me I would say more like a history check or arcana to see if you think these could be used as magical, if they're expensive or not. Yeah,
6.
you're not sure
No.
again. Yeah.
All right. Well, those are just gonna go right in the pockets. Just
Okay,
gonna-
I would need a sleight of hand if you're gonna steal them.
Oh, I hope I can do that. Oh, a 16.
All right, I'm gonna roll perception for the dog, because she's blind, but the dog can see the ingredients floating through the air. So let me see if the dog notices. The dog got a 10, so the dog does not notice. Morty does not notice.
'Cause I'm
yeah.
going to be almost
Morty, you
petting the
piece of shit.
dog.
I can tell you, out of character, for the purpose of the bag of holding, all of those ingredients are worth 100 gold in total.
Oh, nice.
You also find in there, though,
What was that, like 4 jars of stuff?
it was 4 jars of stuff. Beholder tears, unicorn hoof, chimera vomit, and other. And that's worth 100 total.
Suspicious.
You also find a stoppered labeled glass containing 3 doses of assassin's blood.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Zug, you better hope they didn't use that on you.
But that would be a separate sleight of
Die.
hand because it is in a different, slightly different part of the cabinet. So you would need a different sleight of hand for the assassin's blood.
23.
Okay. I don't even think Morty could. I'm going to do it because Morty could get a nat 20, but the only thing Morty could get that would match that would be a nat 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Morty.
no, Morty fails. So yes, you essentially you safely got 3 doses of assassin's blood.
Okay.
Oof.
Nightshade. So you are petting Morty.
Yeah, I'd asked if it
well-
was okay, and I would just be asking her, like, talking to her while petting the dog, and be like, I've never been here before, I see you're under new management, what happened to the old management, anything weird going on, what kind of place is it around here, like...
She go, yeah, it's so sad. About 10 years ago, the old owner, Silvery Silversong, just up and disappeared, and no one knows where they went.
Can I insight that?
You can.
Oh, I almost got a nat 20, that made me so sad. 9.
How do I add?
Okay. It's a good thing that she had advantage for unknown reasons because her first one failed, but then her second was a nat 20. And I'm not telling you whether that's persuasion or deception. Just it's some roll that she got a nat 20 on.
Does Lamb get to do an insight?
He would have to get a nat 20, but Lamb certainly can try.
Hells yeah. 17.
Yes, unfortunately. You both also don't know what happened to Silvery. So you're like,
May
yeah,
I
it's
roll
too bad she's
insight?
missing.
I've been.
You're not in the room.
Oh,
Also, Lamb ain't
so-
saying shit.
Lance, here's what happened. You guys are in the general, manicure, pedicure, spa / cafe portion. Nightshade heard a dog barking, so asked if she could go back, and they said only one customer at a time can go back. So she went back. Silvery or Lamb had invisibility cast on him and snuck back. So the only one they know that's back there is Nightshade, and so Lamb is invisible.
I was stolen by family, so I just.
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. But yeah, so half the party is in the general area. 2 members of the party are in the kitchen.
Okay.
So yeah, you both believe that she does not know what happened to Silvery.
I'm gonna say, I'm glad to meet you because we were looking, me and my friends were looking for someone that hasn't returned home yet, and we think that he was a follower and came to get services from you. We think that maybe he disappeared along the way, or disappeared here, or came here. Like, he might still be here just getting service. Do you know anything about insert his name? Because I forgot it.
Valthrax. And she go, Did you check with Sayeth at the front desk? He has a book of all our customers.
We did, but his name didn't show up. But the last time anyone saw him is he was looking in the Soon book that brought us here.
We do have altars and memorials to Soon, so that does make sense. But I don't really leave the kitchen, except for to go to bed at night. I pretty much spend my workday in the kitchen. So I wouldn't be the one to talk to about them. If you wanted to ask, Blue Sister or Red Sister, who's Kyle is blanking on their names for a moment.
Ask the Red Sister. Ask old Bluey over there. That's what we call each other based on colors.
Morgana and Arziza. Because this one's name is easy. It's just Green Song. Because Green Song is green. But Morgana and Arziza are not easy to remember. So she'd say, you should try Morgana and Arziza, as they are the ones who are in charge of the garden and the pool and the cafe and the beauty side of it. I do check up on the sleeping section, and I do check up on the massage and stuff, but that's not I have employees that do that. I do not go there myself. So you should definitely check with Arziza or Morgana.
Absolutely. I mean, you're pretty amazing. Your cooking looks delicious. I mean, I'm not that great of a cook. I probably couldn't do it being able to see, let alone not being able to see. How do you know where everything is? Do you ever get anything mixed up?
I'm going to be nice. Did either you or Lamb want to do an insight on her saying she doesn't know anything about Valthrax?
Sure.
Sure.
I didn't have to offer you that. You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Okay, a benevolent GM.
You both, yeah, she doesn't know anything about it.
Okay. Well, I just asked her a question about how she knows where all the ingredients are, and
I know most of the kitchen by heart because I've been here for a while.
If she's ever gotten anything mixed up by accident.
No. My dog points. Morty tells me where things. I can speak to my dog, and so Morty tells me where to go and what to do, and I listen, and yeah. So no, never.
So you have to speak with animals.
Yes.
Okay, so this is about never messing anything up or having the wrong ingredients.
Okay. She's like, no, I definitely never mess anything up. You believe her.
Okay. Very cool. Well, thank you again for letting me pet your dog. I do want to mention that one of my companions got kind of sick after he ate your food. So.
Oh no, that's not sickness. That's the body ridding itself of impurities and toxins. A lot of our food does that by design because you eat it and then your body feels better afterwards.
17?
No, you feel worse, but then you feel better. There's a worse period than a better period as your body purges.
17?
17. Let me do her roll. Yeah, she's lying about that.
Well, thank you so much for your time. If I spend more time here, am I okay to come back and visit you sometime and continue petting your dog?
Just make sure you ask Azrissa before you Morgana before you do so. But if Morgana lets you through, then sure.
Oh, of course, of course. I wouldn't want to burden you. I know you're busy. Thank you so much. And I lead down and be like,
Yes.
"You should go dog."
Yeah.
I scratch his back
and
and
then-
pet him.
And she says, "Have a good day." Out of character, I'll say it's not messing things up if you're doing it. But yeah.
What?
So.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. No.
I know. I was just trying to say it in the nicest way possible.
Yes.
Because what if
But
someone
the way
like...
you said it. But the way you said it meant that she didn't have to lie when she says, "I wasn't messing things up."
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also like
Yeah,
if
if you're
things are ever
purposely
switched
poisoning
out or in the
someone,
wrong
but-
position. So we like I would know that if she, whatever she did was on purpose,
Yeah.
and
All right.
someone didn't just switch out something and she's just accidentally poisoning everybody.
Although
Did
there
you
is a chance that
just move me.
only because you said verbally you were leaving, so I had you leave.
How dare you?
How dare you do the thing that I said I was doing?
Yeah, I do it by myself. I'm an independent woman. You leave it alone.
You
I
son
will
of a
also
bitch.
add that it is possible that she was telling the truth and Morty's the problem. Maybe the dog is evil and the dog is secretly having her pour poison in things.
I believe it.
Done.
I'd believe it.
No doggo's evil. Get out of here.
He's a real bastard dog.
What if the
All right.
dog is the missing person just transformed into a dog?
Okay.
The
Well,
dog is
you can say with certainty that Zug Zug heard like that's a spatula. There's a hole in the floor. Like look out for that mustard. Like so Zug Zug definitely heard them talking about cooking stuff.
Okay.
He's definitely cooking. Not very well. Oh,
All right. I guess I would assume this door here, if that's correct.
Well, I think that
I'm
we go
gonna-
somewhere a bit more private, and I would tell them that something fishy is going on with the kitchen, not knowing that Lamb's there and has found anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That may right.
The only
Where
real
is Lamb?
private Lamb is silvery.
Yeah, but we don't see him because he's invisible.
Oh, you don't see him right? Oh, yes, he is invisible still, but he's here on the map. But he is invisible.
Davian's just like, "Where's Lamb at?"
I don't
Lamb
know.
isn't
Lamb
real.
likes to run around.
Lamb isn't real. Lamb is a figment of our imagination.
Yes.
Oh, what a twist! Wes doesn't come to the last session, and I'm like, no, Lamb has not been a character this whole game. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yep.
All right. The only private areas I could think of, this hallway is empty, but it is a hallway. The pool had the Naiad in it, or you could go back outside. But everywhere else has people.
Okay.
But if you
you
just
want.
whisper, you can just whisper updates if you just want to whisper.
Okay, yeah.
Lamb, do you want to stay invisible, or do you want to drop the invisibility?
I would like to drop the invisibility in a way that's not stupidly conspicuous.
Yeah.
So if I can find a place that's like out of sight of the employees, I'll do that.
You crawl under a table. You tell Davian to drop the invisibility, and then you come out from underneath the table being like, I dropped a fork! And so it just looks like you were under
Yeah,
the table.
That fork really got away from me. I was looking for it for the longest time.
There.
Nat 20, everyone believes me.
Everyone believes that you lost a fork. Yes.
Except for the person who put invisibility on you in the first place.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
know. I rolled a
Davian now
nat
knows.
20.
Davian probably thinks you were just gone. All you did was go find a fork.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to go invisible to look for a fork? Like, what did you?
Well, the fork dropped, and I just couldn't.
You know, if
I-
you
I
were that
couldn't believe
embarrassed
it.
to bend it over, I could have picked it up for you.
Oh, well, thank you. But
Also, Davian, what's that nat 20 for? Because it says initiative, but it's not initiative. What did
Yeah.
you
Oh,
need to roll?
if you look at my previous message, I was trying to get Beyond 20 working.
Oh, I
Sure.
didn't see that at all. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It sucks that you got a nat 20.
Yeah, wasted a nat
You know
20
what?
on nothing.
Let's pretend that nat 20 is insight, and you know he wasn't looking for a fork. So your nat 20 beats his nat 20, so you know he
Good.
wasn't looking for a fork.
He's a real
I mean-
fucker, that one.
If you look at me earlier, I was testing my advantage initiative, and I also
Yeah.
got a nat 20.
Also,
That was a stealth nat 20, and it explains why you were gone for 20 minutes. Like you were just stealthing around the pool or something.
also, would the party be willing to have a little discussion with me briefly?
Sure, I have a discussion that needs to be done anyway, so let's all go somewhere.
It's about you, Lamb.
I mean, are we all
It's finally
staying here?
happening. Lamb, you have a
Are we
problem.
all spending the night here? Because we could just go to our room.
Yeah,
We all
but
paint.
I guess we could go to our room and then come back to do
Oh, yeah,
other
let's
things, because we're definitely not done here yet, right?
I still
Yeah,
have
but he's just saying
investigative
for-
stuff.
Just
Well,
a
yeah, but he's
spot
just saying
to-
for the purpose of talking, yeah.
Yeah, just a spot to gather.
A room, each person to stay is 4 gold per person. So as long as you guys all pay 4 gold each, you get a room or multiple rooms or whatever, yeah.
It's really killing me.
How many people are in our group?
I would
There
like
are
to ask
5 of you
later.
right now plus Foos. 5 of you plus Foos, so there's 6 technically.
I would like to ask
Well, he has
later
4
about our
gold, but
mining
it is
profits,
very
sir.
reluctant. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, when you get back to Candlekeep, we can talk about the mining profits.
Yeah.
I'll pay the 4 gold for everyone.
Oh. Okay, so that's 24 gold.
Davian already paid his 4
Oh,
gold.
I already paid mine too.
Oh, so then
Thank
20
you for the
gold. Oh,
thoughts.
Wait, you got a room as well? Nightshade?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, 16 gold for everybody
You-
else. Thank you, Lance.
Yeah, you told us that we all had to pay that amount.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
No,
did.
said if you're
Jess,
gonna
no,
get a
Jess,
room.
Jess, you're thinking of 2 different things. 5 gold gets you entrance into the place.
Mm-hmm.
4 gold gets you a room for the night.
Yeah,
They're 2 different things.
I understand.
So you paid 9 gold. Oh, okay. So no, nobody was under a mandatory to get a room. That was not mandated. Okay. So, yeah, 16 gold from Lance to cover the rest of the party. Thank you, Lance.
No problem.
Mhm.
Okay. So, the rooms are over this way. So I will reveal the hallway.
He must have been big pimping while he was away.
I don't know what those words mean.
Big pimping.
Me too.
So when you walk into this hallway,
It's 'cause you're not old
you see this person,
Sus.
a kobold,
That's a
who
kobold?
is-
What did
Yeah.
they do to my boy?
I like him. He looks pretty cool.
Kobolds in 5e are dragon types. They're not like dog types, so maybe that's the...
No,
Well,
yeah,
they're like humanoid lizards
Yes.
or reptilians.
that looks like a kobold to me.
I mean, kind of. It's just it's weird
like it.
looking. Maybe it's the no size reference. It seems bigger than it should for a kobold.
Let's see here. What
Anyway,
was-
I'll
let
be
me
back
find-
in like a quick minute. I'm getting some coffee. Made some cannoli flavored coffee.
Ooh.
So,
That's
the,
cool.
these... that is not that. I'm looking for... There we go, guest rooms. These well-furnished guest rooms contain a comfortable bed, a sturdy chest for storage, a wall lantern, a full-length mirror, and a desk that holds small bottles of lotion and soaps.
So where's
You see...
where's the room up here?
The rooms... Well, I'm just showing you the hallway first. So this is the hallway that leads to the rooms. T9 is a hallway. The rooms are off of that to the north, the east, and the west. So I'll give you your specific rooms in just a second. So in the hallway, you do see 2 workers. 1.
Creepy as fuck.
Yep. And 2. And they're like sweeping and mopping and dusting and such.
That's not what they're doing. Her hand is a
Yep.
bow.
Doesn't matter. Okay. And then you see this guy here,
It's a bow-shaped room.
who is a kobold, and he's trying to fix a broken door with a broken lock.
Can I abduct
that's
the
what he
kobold?
is.
I want it.
I should put him in the bag of holding. Ah! There's one more person that can disappear.
Is he trying to fix it because he broke it?
You're gonna join all my tower friends.
So he's trying to he's fiddling with this lock. You actually don't know what he's doing. So if anybody wants to do perception, investigation, or insight to try to figure out what he's doing with the lock, but he is fiddling with it.
How about a
Does
21?
Just ask
any
him.
mind?
What you doing there, bud? You need some help?
Hello.
Yes,
He'd be
friend.
like, I'm just trying to fix this lock. I'm the bit of a maintenance guy, and so I'm trying to fix this lock here.
Yeah, with that 21, is that what he's actually doing?
That isn't what he's doing. Yes, that is indeed what he's doing. He is not trying to pick the lock. He is trying to fix it. He is a maintenance guy.
It seems like someone must have broken in at some point. Do we have anything to worry about if we stay the night here?
No, it's actually the opposite. Someone lost their key, and they got locked out of the room at night, and they barged in. They broke the door, and they broke the lock. So I gotta repair it so other guests can get in there and, stay the night.
Unfortunately, I believe him. Does anyone else believe him?
I think I probably do. I got a 13.
I don't really care. Any chance you're looking for new employment? He matches my color scheme, Kyle. I need him really badly.
He is a person. He is a sentient, sapient person.
And he can live in the tower with all of my friends.
According to you, Clammy was too. Blech.
Yeah. Yeah,
Stomped on
Clemmy
Clammy.
was. And now he can be creepy with creepy Fizzer together.
He would whisper to
That's
the
funny
silver.
forever.
He would say you're a silvery cosplayer. I take it. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna move some of your tokens up there since you guys have a bad habit of, not moving your tokens around the map.
I
I know
love
what you're
Kyle.
talking about.
They're just shouting from the other room. Hey guys, there's a kobold in here! Oh, hey!
Oh, fuck. Attack it immediately.
Yeah. I like how Justin's like, don't move my token, and then nobody ever moves their own token.
Hey, I moved my token. Notice who moved their token? Me. Keep your hands off my fucking token.
Okay.
Henley.
I love how
say-
we just ordered this man.
He's like, yeah.
We're so interested.
He looks at Silvery, and he'd whisper, and he'd be like, hey, do any of y'all have, telepathy or sending or message or anything like that? Any kind of magic communications? And then he starts to whistle and go back to fixing the door. He's like, hoo-hoo-doo-doo-doo, just fixing this door, just, no big deal going on here, nothing to see, keep on going, friends, your room's around the corner.
I almost took sending when I leveled up, but I didn't. I will cast mending on the door if that helps.
Can we just?
It rhymes.
Can I just write a note, be like, meet us in room blah 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 at a certain time, and slide it to him?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so hold 1 second. I actually am let me see. Do I have some paper on me? Do I have a journal? I could swear I had a journal. I do have a book. So I'm gonna get a book and my ink pen out and everything. I'm gonna cast Illusory Script. And I'm going to, I believe I can. Yeah, so I'm gonna designate him. And basically how the spell works is, to me and the kobold, the writing appears normal, but to everyone else, it's unknown or intelligible.
Okay.
I'm just like, hey, if you don't mind, could you write down some directions for me? And don't worry if you need some privacy about whatever directions for this spa. Only you and me should be able to read it. As I, give a little bit of a wink.
Yeah, and he'd be like, he'd cough over some of what you were saying to try to cover it up.
Yeah.
And then he'd take it and he'd write. It's also illusory for him, right?
No,
So-
he can see what he's reading as
Oh no,
normal.
I mean, what he writes will also be illusory. So
Yes.
that way, then nobody else. Okay, cool. So yeah, he writes down.
At least I believe that's.
And then when
me-
you get the note back, the note
Well,
says.
actually, hold on. I think I might have misread that. That was a good question you raised up. I write on it. I don't know. It says casting time is a minute, range is touch.
So I guess you
So,
could.
maybe? I mean,
For the
I could
perfect rule of
target him with it.
I'll
so-
go with rule of cool. It works.
Okay, cool.
And he does indeed trust you. I had to roll to see if he trusted you.
Yeah.
And so he takes the pen, the quill, and the paper, and he writes a note. He really fast scribbles it. He hands it back to you, and it says, "Hello, it says, hello. My name is Glitter. I am not a kobold. I am a tiefling. I have been transformed into a kobold and made a servant here. Please help me get out."
Hmm.
The dog is somebody. Oh my god, Jess, you were right. That's why he knows where to. Oh yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Just like, how the fuck does a dog know what to grab for food and stuff? It's like, but it's D&D, whatever.
It's
All right,
intelligent.
so
It could be an
This
awakened
is-
dog.
This is-
Interesting.
these are your first two beds. You guys do have just separate rooms.
Fuck no, I'm not going to bed. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just telling you where your rooms are.
So we
Your
could
next
talk.
two. Yeah.
Nightshade would be like, these are good directions. I bet we could use these.
Nightshade can't read them.
Davian will go in the room for a minute and then come back out, and he'll go. What did the kobold tell us his name?
Yes. Well, no, not to you guys, but he did tell the name to. He wrote it down on the note he gave to.
He told us a kobold name, right?
No.
Hmm.
But sure. He'd be like Glibglob. My name's Glibglob.
Davian will just go in the room for a moment and then come back out and say, excuse me, maintenance man, I need some help over here. It looks like one of the legs of the bed is uneven. Could you fix this for me?
And he'd be like, "Right away, sir." So he'd like hobble down the hall, and he'd
And
come
then
into this
Davian
room.
will like wink and motion to everybody else to get in here.
We all cram in the room. I'm near the ceiling so people can stand.
Me outside.
For the purposes of note keeping, though, these are 3 of your empty rooms. So there's 2 beds here, 2 beds here, and 2 beds here. That is 6 for 6 of you. So there you go. This room is the one he was doing repairs on, so that's why it's empty. You don't know what's in the other bedrooms. Yeah, so Glibglub, who you now know his real name is Glitter, follows you into the room. Glitter.
Nice.
Davian will just put a hand on him and stare at him. Be like, all right, let me try something here. Give me 10 minutes. He'll try to dispel magic.
Hmm. That's not dangerous at all.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Nothing happens.
Let me see if it has an adverse effect. I know it would not have a good effect. Let me see if it has an adverse effect.
Oh, God.
Let me see here.
Don't you kill my kobold. It's my kobold.
Mine. Thank you for breaking my curse. How did you get cursed again exactly? Just for a frame of reference. Not like we're gonna recurse you or anything like that.
So I bet it's like an additive to some of the treatments or whatever, or something. Maybe you got poisoned enough.
Well, you just
If you
poison
eat the
them
food here
times,
enough-
Eventually they die.
What if
It's true.
it is the dog all along? The dog is what's her face?
Oh my god.
And she's calling
Caspa.
she's making them accidentally poison people to call attention to it, so people will come and investigate.
Evidently, quotation marks.
What the heck? Where? Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, nothing happens.
Hmm. I just look expectantly, like, huh?
And he would say,
Is Lamb ever
Yeah, I
gonna tell
don't-
us anything?
yeah, Lamb, do you tell anybody about the kitchen or the note you just got?
Yeah. Since we're all privately and everything, I'm like, so I found these items in the kitchen while I was invisible. I'm sorry for deceiving you about the fork, but I had to keep up appearances.
Nightshade was like, "You followed me? Did you watch me
course.
pet that dog?"
Yes, you did. You did an excellent job petting that dog. I have to say that was
That was probably
that was good dog pets. But I pull out the like various jars of stuff and a vial of what's called assassin's blood. Only one though, weirdly enough.
Say, when I talked to her, she said that
I
she
DM'd you about this, Kyle.
Yeah, I saw it. Yep.
she said that she never messed up any orders. She always knows where everything is, and she's always purposely put everything in where it's supposed to be. And I don't remember what else I did. She was lying about something. What was she lying about, Kyle?
That when people get sick, it's the body purging itself of toxicities and poisons and impurities. But she was lying about that.
Yeah. So I say that. So clearly they are poisoning people here, and our new friend here seems to be in a spot of trouble.
At that, Glitter would say, well, I don't know anything about the poison. But I can tell you that's not what happened to me. They have a premium service here. And if you're a regular customer long enough, you can get the premium services. Let me just pull up that part of the book about the premium services.
The kobold says.
So
Yes,
has
he's
your
like
name,
I have notes. 1 second, let me find them.
so has your name always been was it Glubblub?
Glitter? He's like, my name is not Glimglam. My name is Glitter.
Glitter.
Glimglam is my kobold name. Glitter is my tiefling name.
Oh. Can I? How do you like being a kobold?
I mean, I strongly dislike it. I want to be a tiefling again. I want to go back to my old self. What do you mean?
Any chance you're a blue skin tiefling?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll still keep him in my tower.
Actually, I have a picture of him somewhere that you don't know about, but let me just double check and see if he actually is a blue skin tiefling. Yeah, he actually is. Yes.
Right.
All right. So, I'm just trying to find a part that actually talks about their treatments. Okay, here they are. He says they have an enhancement treatment, a transformation treatment, and a youth treatment. What they do is they paint a portrait of you, and they enchant the portrait, and that gives you the treatment. And I enjoyed my treatment initially, but then eventually there was like a backfire, or like I guess you could say like a monkey's paw from the fairy tales. And now I'm a kobold. So fuck my life.
I mean, is being a kobold all that bad?
Yeah.
Well, he's a
Yeah,
servant
Can I-
now.
So the reason I wanted the treatment, he looks at Lance direct and he goes, the reason I wanted the well, first of all, what's one thing you know about kobolds? They're short and they're small, right? They're short and small. I was a tiefling, and I wanted the treatment to make me taller. So I got taller, and then eventually I became a short, tiny tiefling. So not exactly what I paid for.
And when did you turn into a kobold?
Exactly a year after I was taller. So they gave me a year of tallness, and then I became a kobold.
And
Any-
they're making you be a servant?
I think he's breaking in. I don't think he's a
So
servant.
No, I'm indeed under a spell that keeps me within these confines. I am a servant, more like a slave. I am stuck here.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
so I'm going to try my what sort of roll can I make to convince him that being a kobold is the better option?
You would need a nat 20. Like, I think the only thing.
What's the roll? Is it diplomacy?
No, it's going to be persuasion.
Or
but it would
persuasion.
be, you'd have to get a nat 20 on persuasion for
He
this to work.
gets it. You're gonna be in trouble.
Now, friend. See, the beauty is really what's on the inside. It's not what your outside looks like. You could look like anything really, but what makes you comes from within. Very, very touching stuff, I know. God damn it, 19! I rolled a 19!
If somebody wants to
That
give you the
sucks.
help action, you could roll with advantage.
Nope.
If someone,
Nope. Nah.
Why do you not want me to have a little kobold friend? I feel betrayed by the party.
Glitter
I'll
would say,
give
"I'll
you
tell you what, though. You help me out, you undo the curse, and you will have a powerful friend in Waterdeep, and you'll also get 500 golden gems as soon as I can get it from my job."
Well, that also works, I suppose.
Oh, he would also tell you, he's like, "Yeah, back in Waterdeep, I'm a member of the Jewelers Guild. Also, I work for one of the Masked Lords. You guys would know the Masked Lords is like a council of lords and ladies that rule Waterdeep. And so he would say, I got some pull, and I got some money. So if you could get me uncursed, we could work something out."
I just want all of you to know that you missed out on a kobold maintenance man for our tower. You all fucked up. We had a glorious opportunity here.
Now he'd say, now if you excuse me, I have to get back to my maintaining, or they'll come after me. And so he walks out.
One
he
question
has to
before you leave.
Sure.
So the goddess of beauty herself came to me and told me that you had special chambers here that would make me sleep and feel younger. Is this the special treatment that you're talking about?
So there is a youth treatment. The youth treatment would probably do something like that for you. You would also, like I said, then be cursed after a year, so there's that.
Right, but you're living and breathing and you eat and sleep.
It depends. The curse affects each person differently.
Yes. I wouldn't be
My
surprised
curse
if
turned
you
me
become
into
like
a
robot or
kobold.
something.
Yeah, exactly. You might be. I'm a kobold, but I've seen it affect others in different ways.
Or golem. I think that's probably more appropriate to medieval stuff.
It's usually something opposite. So I wanted to be taller, I became a shorter creature. So if you wish to be younger after a year, you'd either die or you'd be like a 500-year-old skeleton that walked around and talked. You know what I mean? Like the curse would backfire after that year. So you get a year of goodness, but then you'd be worse than ever after the year.
Nothing you said really sounds worse, but I get your point.
You'd also be their slave after that year as well.
But he'd possibly be alive.
Maybe, unless, like I said, like they could turn you into a zombie, and you could just be a mindless zombie after the year.
Oh,
Oh boy.
yeah.
Like
So-
at least now you have. He would say at least now you have your sapience and your sentience. You might not have that after the year.
good point. And then one more question. Our friend Valthrax went missing recently.
Yeah.
Has anybody come and gotten the special treatments done? How long has Valthrax been missing? Like a day?
Oh yeah, a day or a couple days. Yeah, a day or a couple days.
Couple days. Yeah.
So he'd say, yeah. There's a couple people here currently that are cursed. They mostly have different names now, so I wouldn't know if any of them are named Falthrax, but they
Who's the
could
most-
be one of the new servants.
Yeah, who's the most recent additions? Figure we should ask him about this first.
Probably a good call.
Sorry,
There's
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, he's like, there's a guy who's not a servant yet. He's new, and all he does is weep and cry all day long in the tower, and
That's
he seems
Valthrax.
his sadness is causing his sadness is overpowering their control. So once when they break him and he becomes monotone, or monotone's not the right word.
Forlorn?
No, like neutral. Like he's sad. Once he's like reached like an acceptance level where he's like, oh, this is how I am now. That's when they'll get him. So He's yeah. I don't know his name, but he's definitely under a curse. Yeah.
Where's he at? What's he look like?
He is in behind this building. Uh, As he says behind this building, you guys hear a knock on the door, and if you open the door, you see this person, and he's like, "Housekeeping. Do you need any like towels or any new bed sheets or pillows or anything like that?"
No, we just need these damn beds to be even.
He would walk in and be like, "Ah, they look fine to me. Come, Glim Glam. You got to go fix the other bedroom so we can get more customers in here." And he pulls Glim Glam out and brings Glim Glam over to this room, and then he shuts the door behind him, and then walks back over here.
It's very unsubtle.
In the room you go.
He would just poke his head back in and be like, "You think your beds are messed up? You should see the ones next door. They're just it's horrible. We need him in there post haste."
We'll be asking for a partial refund for this terrible customer service.
Exactly.
I hope you know. What is your name?
He would also come back and be like, "Also, it is 2 people per room. I need to ask 2 of you to stay here and the rest to make it to your rooms or go elsewhere. You cannot have 8 people in this room."
Place sucks.
Don't lie to me. That's not a rule.
We're just having a little orgy. Wait your turn.
Yeah.
What's his name? William the Fun Killer?
Yeah, for real.
He may actually have a name. Let me actually double check and see if he has a name.
What is your name, oh lame one?
Yeah. They're just like this one's like, I am Mado, and this one's like, and I am Madra. So they were just. Yeah.
Clado.
So yeah. Do you want to go to the other bedrooms? There is this area to the north that you haven't looked at, and then there is a big old area behind the spa as well.
So what's behind us? Is this like a door to outside? Like
These are windows.
windows? Do
Uh-huh.
they open?
No. Like a crack. They open like a crack, but they don't open like you could crawl through.
I bet I could get them open all. No, I don't. Davey just kind of looks at the rest of you. What do y'all think?
I do not know.
You got
I guess I'm
Sorry.
wondering how exactly we might be able to lift these curses.
That was clear. We just deal with the paintings.
I missed that.
well, it wasn't told that's what it was specifically, but that the curse was caused by a painting. So you would think your lead would be to find the painting.
Oh no, I'm
Yes.
saying that in character.
Oh yes, in character, you're thinking if you destroy the paintings, it'll be fixed. That is one possible solution that you think of.
All right, well, let's destroy the paintings, I guess.
Yes, you have to find them. Where is the party going? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms you could look in. You have this, whatever this thing is. You have this hallway to the north with 2 rooms coming off of it, and then you have the backyard.
Well, that hallway leading off the spa doesn't seem to have bedrooms. Maybe that's where they keep the art.
Maybe. It's our best guess. We might as well go.
Okay. So you guys go to this hallway here, and you find this person.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
This hallway leads to two rooms. These adjoining chambers, dimly lit with shrouded lamps, are each furnished with a bed whose frame can be tilted and folded into different positions. Shelves and counters hold an array of perfumes, oils, and lotions, and scented candles that fill the room with a pleasantly invigorating scent. I will show you those 2 massage rooms. Not there's much in them, but they exist.
Everything must exist.
And then you also see a back door from here. But she would greet you, and she would be like, "Hello, I'm Ilmar. I'm the masseuse. Uh, what can I help you with?"
Ilmar, I'm Davian, and I look around. And nobody came with me. I guess I'm just looking around.
I was looking at the pretty drow lady, okay?
Damien and no one came with me.
That was fantastic.
That was great. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
There we go. That's better. All right. And she'd say, "Yes. Do you wish to have a massage?
Oh my.
A massage is 20 gold an hour."
An hour.
Ah, Joe, you should have let me know. I would have gotten a sub too.
For how much for 3 minutes?
2 words, kids. Minuteman.
We do not sell increments. My time is far more valuable than that. You can, if you don't have the money yourself, you could pool your money together and an hour total. So there's 6 of you. You could each get 10 minutes. So we could do it that way if you wished. At that rate, it would be the 20 gold divided by 6. So about 3 gold and change each. If you wanted 10 minutes of massage each.
I'm good.
I
Okay.
forget. Is this the
Yeah.
cursed massage?
I don't like the way she presents herself. Kind
This
of a
massage.
bitch.
What are you talking about?
Like,
kinda
will this
rude.
curse me? I'm now
I mean,
afraid of being cursed.
She is a drow.
Her hair
You
is
would
on point.
you would know in character that only the special premium treatments are cursed. So,
Nope.
although you also would know in character that Zug got sick after his meal, so there's that too.
Don't get massaged.
This room is occupied. You would see someone laying on the bed. You see this person laying on the bed.
How are they going to be massaged in armor?
The armor's
Yeah,
hanging on the wall,
that's-
so the armor's hanging next to them.
Mm-hmm. Suspicious.
Really likes his armor.
They are a purple knight. So you see a purple knight in that massage room. So she'd say, "Okay, if you don't want a massage, that is fine. Let me see here.
Did we not go down here because these people are watching?
Okay,
No,
can
you
I?
could go down there. It's just we found out that they were more bedrooms, and because we're looking for the cursed paintings, the party figured they'd come back to the bedrooms. They want to see if they could find the artwork anywhere. Did you step away for the part where we found out that the kobold was cursed because of a painting?
No, I know.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. Do you guys want to ask Ilmar anything, or are we proceeding onwards?
I assume proceeding onward? Unless we
Okay.
have questions
Well,
for this
Ilmar,
man who's
I'm-
just having a massage?
Ilmar, I'm sure your massages are the best. I don't think it's for us. Have a good day.
Okay.
Mm,
All right. Yes. Have a good day.
mm,
Can I ask the knight something?
Kind of weird that he's getting a massage in armor. Too.
I said
Damn.
he's not wearing the armor
never
currently.
mind.
The armor's hanging on the wall. So.
Can I ask him some
Also,
questions?
it might be a she. It might be a he. I can't tell, but yeah.
It's the eyes are confusing. It's the eyes.
And the lips. Can
Okay,
I ask
so-
the knight a question?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, we're new here. We just wanted to find out, more about this place. Have you been here before?
No, I traveled here from Cormyr. I'm betrothed to someone, so I came here to ask Soon's advice how to impress my beloved.
People are oppressed or impressed by being yourself and loving them truly. I don't think you need soon to make your lover love you.
Also, good
I mean,
skin.
it can't hurt though.
I've found that is what really impresses people.
Yes, a skin treatment would be excellent.
Of course, skin treatment. It's be yourself and love them truly, whoever they are,
Okay.
and to treat them
Well,
kindly.
It's more of a marriage of like convenience. Like it's a betrothal. So we were betrothed by our parents to each other. So I still want to, even if you're saying I fall in love with her, I still need to impress her parents. So.
But
Well,
the
there
parents
are-
already sealed the deal. You don't have to impress her parents. You're a knight.
There are two fundamental rules of dating. Be good looking, and don't be ugly.
Well,
Okay.
Do
Well,
not
aren't those
listen
the
to
same
that
rule, good sir?
man. Honestly, you're already betrothed. It's a done deal. You don't have to impress the parents with anything besides your knightly skill. They don't care what you
Oh
look
my.
like. They care about your...
The more you talk to this person, it makes it seem like you want to be betrothed to them.
What? No, I'm trying to encourage them not to have treatments here at the Stabby McStab place and to go home.
At that, Ilmar will walk in and just be like, okay, sir, okay, knight, are you ready for your treatment? You folks, was there anything else?
I kind of want the massage, guys. Okay, so the kobold, it seems to be a lost cause, but hear me out. Drow masseuse in the tower, like.
I don't think
Actually,
you could
she might be
afford one.
cursed. I wonder what she is regularly.
Are you saying that in front
You-
of her?
You, sir, do you want...
no.
Not you, sir. You, ma'am. Silvery. Silvery, you're being a cosplayer. Silvery did always enjoy a good massage. She was like the queen. She invented the massage, practically.
Doubtful, but
It's-
okay.
Well, you wouldn't mind waiting around while I get a massage, would you, team?
Yes, I would.
Not
I
at
would
all.
very much mind waiting an
Not an
entire hour.
Well, we did discuss that the hour could be divided among 6 of you, and you could each have
I'm
10
not
minutes.
paying for that.
Moonshine, let him have his
I-
hour.
Moonshine.
I think everybody.
That was fun.
Moonshine.
I think everybody is
Dare
entitled.
you.
What'd you say?
Everyone is entitled to have a little relaxation. I
Yeah.
don't mind waiting at all.
Yeah, show some hospitality.
I would say the party could kind of split up, in that the rest of the party could go look at the rest of the bedrooms, for example, while Silvery gets her massage.
Well, I would like,
Again.
someone to hang out here.
You
100%
can
do
hang
not
out with the knight
trust
and the
services
Hey,
here.
masseuse.
Yeah, Foos will stay with you. There you go.
Okay.
He's gonna watch
There you
it
go.
happen.
He is 100%
Corner.
gonna watch, and it's gonna be fucking weird.
Wearing a Superman shirt.
Yes. All right, I'm removing 20 gold from my inventory. Let's fucking do this. You're right, Jenkins.
Oh my
Rubber
gosh.
All right.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Say Nightshade is gonna be
Really
like,
get in between those toes. You need
you
to, need to
pick-
work the foot.
I'm gonna go look at some of those bedrooms.
Yeah.
No hot dog
so-
or butt.
Lamb, you handed over you handed over 20 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
What a
Uh,
pervert.
So Ilmar would say, "What do you have a preference on the type of we use? I have certain oils and certain fragrances, and do you have a preference, or should I just use what I like to use?"
What matches desperate?
Whatever Silvery enjoyed.
Oh yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Are you what? And then she starts to squirt out some oil.
She
and rub it on her
enjoyed acid
hands.
in the face.
And
And
yeah,
just,
exactly. She deserved being painted and cursed. No, so she just oils up her hands and starts like rubbing her shoulders, and she's like, "So, how long have you been a Silvery fan? What do you know about Silvery? And do you really? I actually knew the real Silvery, believe it or not.
oh, really?
Yes.
So I just know a little bit about her. I've read only one of her book, but she did enamor me so, and I decided to kind of explore her main hangout area, I suppose, and see what this hot spring was all about.
He's gonna roll. You can roll either deception or persuasion. I think it'd be deception because you're definitely not here because you like Silvery. So roll deception. She's gonna roll insight to see whether she trusts you. That's an 11. Foos is gonna give you the help action, and Foos is gonna be like, "Yeah, my man Silvery, there definitely loves."
Wait,
Loves.
wait, hold up. I'm bad.
Why is Foos bad at helping?
Like, he definitely read a book sometime, I swear.
Yeah, he definitely read that book by Silvery, and he definitely likes her. And but you get the
I'm
help
going
action.
to correct Foos that I am a woman.
But yes, you do have now. You have advantage on that, so you can roll again.
You're killing me, Foos.
My-
You're killing
There
me.
you go. Let's now roll her insight.
My man. Oh god.
My man. She rolled below that, so she believes you, and she's like, "Oh, okay, interesting." I actually-
Also, Joey, I just want you to know, because you missed out on this. I was rolling deception to get the masseuse to believe that, I'm a big Silvery fan.
Mhm.
And Kyle's like, yeah, Foos will help you out. And he's like, my man, Silvery. Just uses he's and just referring to me as a guy the whole time.
Who's why?
He's not so
Alright.
good at the lying.
So she
No,
will
he's
speak
not.
if you're
He
spoken
is a
to.
paladin.
She would say, yeah, Silvery and me are old friends. We go way back, and years ago, we had a falling. We fell out of touch. But then, I had a dream of her, so I came to work here at the spa, and she wasn't here. But I was looking for new employment, so I joined the new owners.
Sus.
Why don't you want to give me insight on that?
Sure. Now, I'm probably suspecting. I mean, really, I suspect that she's probably cursed
Uh-huh.
and trapped here.
We will pause that there, and who is going to what bedroom and stuff? You do have this unknown door here. I should probably let you know it's a door because you can't really see it's a door.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Yeah, who's going to what bedroom?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh
There you go.
god.
So there's
I
an
was coming
unknown
to this one because that was the first door,
unknown door
that I
here,
saw.
and you're going to this bedroom here. Gotcha. So you knock, and this person comes to the door.
Daddy,
Oh my.
look at that eye patch.
Which means I did mess up from before. He is the veteran. This person here was a dwarven noble. So this is the dwarven noble, and this is a veteran. So he'd open the door, and he would say, "Hey, what do you want? I'm trying to take a nap in here." And you notice he's limping.
Who's the one who opened that door?
The veteran is the one who opened the door.
No. Which one of us opened that door?
Oh, I would assume you because you're the one who said it.
I said this door.
Oh, that door. Oh,
And
I
I'll
misheard
open the
you.
door.
It's
Okay,
fine.
that's fine.
It's fine.
I
We'll
misheard
open
you.
this door.
Sure. The Davian opens this door. This guy comes to the door, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing there? What do you need? Trying to take a nap."
Oh, just
Avian will reach into his pouch and pull out some credentials and hand it to him. Part of an active investigation.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know if you've seen anything suspicious around here.
No, I got a bad leg injury a while back in Baldur's Gate, and came here to recover.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, line of duty. Yeah, He gives you like a shoulder punch, like a man-to-man, like
ugh,
punch in your shoulder,
ugh.
and he's like, yeah, the treatment and physical therapy here are helping. Yeah, doing
Insight
better.
that?
You can. Yeah.
Where he got his wounds and stuff?
He's just an injured soldier.
Hmm. Have you felt better since coming here? What treatments have you had? And, have you had any of the food recently?
Nah. Just got this room been laying up, and they got someone who comes in and, gives me a massage on the rubbing poultices and herbs and spices and, into my leg, and,
They're marinating you?
No,
Giving you
no,
nice
no,
rub?
I'm not engaged. I'm single.
That's an interesting
Ready to
take
mingle.
on I guess I don't know what that would be
Herbs and
considered, but
spices,
marinade.
man.
Spices, poultry, it's the whole healing.
Poultry. Just been slapping raw chicken breasts on his leg.
So he'd be like, "Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back to bed, but
Sir,
let me know."
You've been here for a while, you said, because they've been helping you, right?
Yeah.
Do you know this man? And then I tell them about the person that I keep forgetting his name.
Falthrax. He'd be like,
Calthrax?
Falthrax.
Valthrax?
I'll just type it out.
Yeah,
I like
please. Because every time you say it, I'm like, I get the thrax.
Falthrax.
Valthrax.
Like, Falcor! So... he'd be like, I keep to myself. I don't know no man. Don't know no man named Falthrax. Nah.
Sounded
And he
oddly suspicious.
That's just Kyle giving him an accent. And so he closes the door and he goes back to bed.
Cool.
That man's up to something. I cast fireball in the room.
I mean, he's already herbed up. You might as well.
Room service.
So
Okay,
I'll knock on the door that I wanted to knock on.
Yes.
Is that where this dwarf came
This one
from?
down here.
No.
No. The dwarf was back in the changing rooms. I heard it said that there was an elf and a dwarf, and I said that the dwarf was a veteran, but he's the noble, and yeah. So it was just
this room
retcon.
says no.
It says yeah, exactly. There's actually big written letters on the ground that say no. Get out of here. So, T10.
All.
Yes.
Oh,
Oil.
it's T10?
It says oil. It says T10. Yes.
Oh, I
But
had to zoom
it
all
says,
the way out for it to say that.
It says oil.
Secret
no.
message.
So, it looks like it is an occupied bedroom. And the stuff you see, you look around, it does look like it is like stuff of drow culture. You see drow clothes and drow like jewelry and things of that nature.
Seems
That one
like our
lady
drowy
was-
friend was here before he was changed, perhaps? Or no, he was gone for a year, but...
No. The
He was a
drow.
tiefling.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
the other guy's
The
a
kobold
tiefling.
is a tiefling. The drow is the masseuse.
Oh.
Yeah, this is her room. We just barged into her room.
You just barged into an employee's room. Yes.
Oh, cool.
I'm kind of impressed that she's actually a drow. I was definitely expecting something else.
So, well, let's look around. She seems sus.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I think Fabian
Also,
will-
actually, you might want to do a stealth check, because this one here would say, this one here standing over, would be like, excuse me, that's Ilmar's room? Did she say you could go in there?
I'll hand him my credentials and say it's all right. This is on official business.
Alright, but if the investigators look into something, are the three elves of the
Sorry.
house, do they know you're running this?
Hey, dog's going crazy.
No, and it's gonna stay that way.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I give him advantage?
All right. I
You can give the help action, Lance, yeah.
Yeah, because
I
have
will say that I
proficiency.
have the official inquiry background feature. That helps.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I guess they probably won't question you because you have that. That's fair.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, we are good now.
All
Does
right.
my
So yeah,
19
so then
investigation give me an
Oh,
On-
on.
was going to
What's
say I can still make a persuasion to keep him from telling the
Sure,
three
yeah,
elf
you can make a
ladies,
persuasion with advantage, yes.
All right, that's my strong suit here.
And so the advantage is from Lance, but I'm lowering the DC because of your background feature. So that's how I'll do it.
Can I be the? Can I speak him? I have a +5 in mine.
So I won't tell you whether that passed or failed. You can, Lance, you can try. What do you say? Well, what do you say though? I need you to give some kind of speech.
And I will help Lance by saying that it's important that we keep this secret so that we
Yes.
can protect the owners
Uh-huh.
in case of liability.
Right. I need Dalton to say something.
I know, this is me helping Dalton and whatever he says.
Yes.
We've heard that there may be some employees plotting against the higher ups. So if the higher ups found out, they might try to interfere, and then they would end up interfering with our investigation.
Okay, that's going to be a deception, not a persuasion, but yes, you can roll deception with advantage.
One moment, my sheet decided to become a tiny square.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I need to expand it.
Tiny square deception check. Let's do it.
I do not have the 6 in deception, but let's go.
Well,
Maybe you shouldn't have lied. Okay.
That's pretty
So the DC on yours was 15. The DC on Davian's was 10. So you both succeed. And so he's like, okay, sounds good. And he takes a step over. And he's like, he just lets you do your business. So please, you got me a 19 investigation, Nightshade. Yeah, you find a sack of her things that contains 3 diamonds and a holy symbol of Elistray. There's also a chain shirt and a rapier. If you want to give me a religion check on Elistray, you could. Anybody.
Okay, I'm bad at this, but I'll give it a go.
Likewise.
Yeah.
A 14 is good
Oh, wait,
enough.
I'm not there. I'm getting massaged.
Yeah, you're not there. But the 14. Elistray, you would actually, out of character, you would know that's what Azra worships. But in character, Elistray is the good drow god of beauty, dance, and the hunt. She's like one of the few good drow gods. So, yeah.
Makes sense. Alright, I'm not stealing from her. She can keep her. Why does she have diamonds, though, huh? Why you got diamonds, girl?
I don't know.
Just in a sack? Resurrection stones, maybe? Could be.
Maybe she's
Maybe
rich.
just jewelry.
At that,
It'll be worth them occasionally.
She got sword and armor, though. What kind of masseuse does that?
at that, we cut back over to the conversation between Foos, Silvery, and Ilmar. Silvery, what are you saying to Ilmar?
About the being here or just in general?
In general, and being here, like, I assume you're trying to get information out of her, so, you know, weasel your way in.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna ask her about what she knows of Silvery, how long she's worked here. You know, just kind of basically what would be standard conversation, but it's kind of it does help us to know how long basically this person's been potentially cursed.
Yeah. Can I have a persuasion check from you?
Sure.
See if she confides in you, like, truthfully or lies or whatever the case may be.
12. Man.
Foos gives you the help action.
When
It's
in
like,
doubt,
my man Silvery, trying to be so nice. It's a good bro.
All right.
good man, bro.
Not quite enough for the full truth, but she'd be like, yeah, so I had a vision of Silvery about 3 months ago. So because of that, I came to look and try to track her down here, and she wasn't here. And so I started working for the owners, hoping to find out if that would lead me to any clues into what happened to Silvery. But yeah, so now I'm a masseuse.
Okay. Um,
And what's not the
Do-
dream job, but if it gets me one step closer to finding Silvery, the better.
how long did she say?
3 months.
3 months. Okay. Uh,
Because she fell out of her, contact with Silvery before she disappeared, so she didn't know that she was missing for those 10 years.
Okay. I don't. There's like no other employees, right, around here?
Not there is. There's the 2 like maids or butlers or whatever that are in this hallway.
Can they hear us talking?
No, not from where you are. No one can hear you. The only person that can hear you from here you are Foos and the Purple Knight customer. But not even, because the Purple Knight has a door and you have a door, so no, nobody can hear you. You 3.
Okay. Well,
Comforting.
let's see. I had another question. There was something, and then I forgot it. Dang it! What was it? So I guess why did she say why she was looking for Silvery? Did I miss that?
Yeah, because she got a vision 3 months ago
Vision,
of
right?
Silvery being in trouble.
And I guess why would you be with that? Even with the vision, why would you be interested in finding her? She like your friend or something?
Yeah, we were friends years ago. We fell out of contact, but we used to be really good friends. We confided in each other. We hung out all the time. But then we moved to different locations and just kind of fell out of touch.
Interesting. Have you always been a drow? As weird as a question that may be.
She turns to you and gives you the weirdest fucking look, and she's like, "Yes, you can't change your race. I've always been a drow."
15 on insight?
She's always been a drow.
Oh. That's surprising.
Why is that surprising?
Well, no, sorry. Me saying that was out of game.
Oh, Wes said that in game. Okay, yeah, Wes said that.
Yeah. So I take it you've never really engaged in any of the spa's services, have you?
No. When I found out Silvery wasn't here and missing, I interviewed to become an employee so I could get access and look around for traces of Silvery, but never partook.
Well, okay then. Can I make an insight check to see if we can maybe trust her?
Yeah.
'Cause she seems to potentially be on. I got a 5. I have no clue.
Moose is like,
I'm not sure if you can help with an insight.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Maybe
I
he'll
don't
do
think
his
so.
own insight.
If Foos can do his own insight check, yes, that is fair.
But would Foos?
Yeah. Because Foos knows we're here investigating. Foos is part of CSI Candlekeep. Foos got a 2 though, so he don't know nothing.
Oh my god.
Rip and Pip. Okay, well so I don't know. I'll have to discuss that with the party after my massage is done. But I'll continue making idle small talk. Maybe ask about this spa. Where kind of figure out where everything is. Is it the 3 elves and the dog who's in charge?
Yes, the 3 elves and the dog are the current owners. Yes. So then we'll finish that later. We cut back over to the other part of the party. You have 3 more bedrooms to look inside of, and this unknown room here.
What do you think? Should we continue going down the hallway, or should we circle back to the main room by the kitchen?
I like the kitchen idea.
I like the kitchen idea too.
Okay.
You could also see the 3 rooms, and on your way back to the massage room, then you could hit the kitchen area.
That's
a
true.
good idea too. Oh, yeah, that is.
It'll be better pathing.
Okay. Let's do
this
it.
one.
I'm gonna fly above Zug, because I ain't never going first. Although I could. That's not true. Would never.
So, you find another bedroom.
That picture makes it look like someone's tickling someone else with a sword.
Ugh.
Oh, it is.
It is two
Called
people.
stabbing.
I think some S&M is going on in here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
So you see a pair of halfling scouts in their room, and they are like juggling and like tickling each other and like pushing each other over and playing around.
Sure they are.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone, my bad.
You're obviously doing something. You're busy.
Nightshade is like, don't go too hard on him. You don't want to break your toys too quickly.
Oh my.
All right, and you guys continue south. In this room,
They don't say anything that would just fucking open their door. Like, why was it unlocked? They must want people to walk in.
Yeah, they're like, yes, watch, please watch.
Oh god, stop it.
Goose, get over here, man.
No.
This is just alerted, and he's like, I'm needed somewhere.
I hear it.
My people, they've
Hi,
called me.
Molly.
So this is who's in this room. So you knock, and this person answers.
Hello.
And so it's a male drow, and so he'd be like, "Buongiorno." I'm gonna give him Italian. Buongiorno. How may I help you?
You ruined it. He was hot, and now he's
Fine.
Mario. Or actually, he's technically
Signore, io non ho
Wait,
avuto rapporti con la sua
wait.
figlia a notte.
Wait, what if he's French instead? I'll be like, "Oui, oui. Well, ha ha ha."
That is not a French accent.
Yes, it is. This is the French accent. Ha ha ha.
You are very
killing me.
unsexy right now.
Bonjour. Merci beaucoup.
Je m'appelle Nightshade.
Je m'appelle Jarlaxle.
Je m'appelle Zug Zug.
And I say we are looking
Je
for
m'appelle
someone.
Croissant.
Would you perhaps know this person?
Falthrax. No. Me no.
We never said his name.
Jarlaxle. Oh no. Whenever Nightshade says this person, she means that because Jess can't remember the person's name, so she
Correct.
says it.
Oh.
So,
I'm
but
on a technicality.
Jarlaxle is an actual name, so if anybody here wants to do a history check on the name Jarlaxle, you could.
I could,
I'll
but it doesn't
definitely
mean
do
it
a
would
history check.
succeed.
Davian, on a... You have heard of Jarlaxle. He
I've heard of
is...
Jarlaxle out of game. I know who
Yes,
this
out
is.
of game, but not in game, yeah.
You don't fuck with this person.
So he is the leader of a famous mercenary band called Bregon Darth. And so...
It's a little smoother than that. It's Brigand Darth.
Okay, Brigand Darth.
Yeah.
And so...
What do you expect from a person who thinks a French person is ha 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 ha?
Oh! I need to go to the bathroom en suite!
Oh my god.
Hey, I took 7 years of French, okay? I know what I'm talking about.
John says that's racist.
It's French
I
people.
agree with John. I agree with John.
It's not racist.
We-
I know a French person.
Hey, actually, I do. I had a French exchange student in 10th grade.
Kyle, I don't think you understand what he's saying.
All right, so Jarlaxle would be like, "How may I help you today?"
Honestly, we were looking for this person and doing a little investigation. My colleague here is accredited, as he can show you if you wish.
Well,
How long?
Pull out my ID and stuff.
I'd be like, may I ask what you're here for? And how long have you been here? Are you one of the special members?
No. I came here to get some rest and relaxation. We had recently done many good adventures, and we needed to get out of the limelight for a bit. So I came here to, how you say, lay low.
I'd
Help
like
me
to
God.
lay you low.
Davian will pull out a business card and say, if you ever are in need of an investigator, someone who knows the law, I'm always available for hire.
And
Oui,
say,
oui, oui,
Nightshade
oui.
will take a card out of her cleavage. It says, in any case, if you ever need a wild ride.
I assume you mean on your wings, eh? You pick me up and we go for a flight. Oui, oui.
I will certainly make you fly higher than you've ever flown before.
Oh my.
Why don't you give me a persuasion?
I'm really
check?
bad at that. Can't I just be smooth without it?
No, it's got to be charisma.
10.
Yeah. Let me do an insight as him and see if
An
he beats
insight. I'm not
10 or not.
lying.
No. But that's like it's a wisdom basically. It's like, oh, what do I think of that?
See,
He'd be
Jess,
like, oh.
what you needed to do is you needed to flex seductively. That's how you roll strength.
Then you roll an athletics
I
check
flash him.
instead.
I flash him my punch cards. Guess who won the squat test and the pulling test? Both skills that would be really good used.
Yeah. I will let you make your persuasion check with advantage since you have that punch card.
I'm never good at this.
Why?
I'm. I have a +0.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost
Let me
had a
see-
nat 20 and then it flipped over.
Okay, so the 10 may be good enough. You'll never know. And so he will take your card, and he'll be like, oh, what is it? He go, Ashante, mon ami, mon ami. Mon ami is definitely masculine though, so that can't be
Mes-ami.
it. It's got to be mes-ami. Yes. And he like takes your hand and he gives a little kiss, but he licks it because he gives it a French kiss.
Kyle, John said that your French
Everything's
accent
French.
sounded very, very Borat.
Yeah. Good.
My mare.
And Nightshade
No,
would be like, I also moonlight as protection. I have some skills in that area. And then she just picks up her flail and like smacks it, and then like poses.
Right. And he'd go, oh, oui. Maybe I'll see you around. Davian, we could always use a l'investigator on the team.
Jeez. Excellent. If you have any trouble, my room is over there.
And as you can see, let me think here. Ma maison est two maison,
Oh.
right? My house is your house.
Oh my.
Davian walks away.
He points at both Davian and Nightshade, and he's like, "Voulez avec moi?"
He's kinky.
Sorry, I don't sleep very often. Good day.
And he'd say, "I don't believe there'd be much sleeping involved at all, my good friend."
Ah.
Oh
Mon
my.
ami.
Said,
Right.
he's so much cuter when he doesn't open his mouth. I think I could fix that.
Is this sexual harassment?
Yes, I think so. Like 90% sure this is sexual harassment.
And this last one is just an empty room.
Suspicious.
There's no such thing as an empty room. Those aren't real.
Okay.
True.
Then I will describe you the empty room. The empty room has a comfortable bed, a sturdy chest for storage, a wall lantern, a full-length mirror, a desk that holds lotion and soap.
See, it wasn't empty.
So
It
it's
puts
okay.
the lotion on its skin. Or gets the hose again.
All right, so back to Ilmar. So she finishes up her massage, and she'd be like, "Okay, if that is all, have a good day. It is good to see Silvery's face again." Wes, that was to you.
Oh, that was me. Duh.
Yep.
Such a good massage.
Yeah, you just passed out.
Yeah, I'm just like, Oh, yeah, of
You-
course.
when you wake up, Foos is zipping up his pants, and you don't know why.
Oh no.
Uh,
There's a little bit of lotion left on my back.
Yes, lotion. That's what it is. Lotion.
God.
You cry yourself to sleep at night saying it
Yeah.
was lotion. It was lotion.
It was always lotion. Um. So, yeah. I mean, I'll say, yeah. Thank you for your time. We may be back. I need to talk to my friends. This was an excellent massage.
Can I just say, cheers? Someone drew a dick, but in the blackness of the fog of war, which means they could not see the goodness of their dick. So, very good, someone who drew a blind dick.
Show everyone the blind dick.
I can't because it's a part of the map we'll go to later. But when we get there, you'll all see a dick that one of you drew in the dark.
Amazing. Love it.
You see a closed-off room with a giant dick drawn on the floor.
Does anybody want to take pleasure in admitting that they drew the dick?
Let it be surprised,
No.
like all dicks are.
Okay.
Surprise.
All right.
Couldn't have been me.
So Silvery and
We know it
Foos,
wasn't Dalton because he's not as juvenile as that.
which is funny because he's definitely the youngest one here. So,
Surprises happen
Silvery-
every day.
Silvery and Foos go back to the hallway to wait on you guys. You guys have one more room to check out. So you
This
go
one?
to this kitchen area. Yep.
I guess we could be like, hey, you done yet? You done yet? Let's go.
So in
I'm
that
going to
room-
join the party if possible.
Yeah, that's fine. You
I
can go
just said, are you
south and
done
rejoin
yet?
them.
And then we got shit to
Yep.
do.
T8 is a storage room. And so you see stock and supplies for the bathhouse are kept here: towels, robes, bed linens, bottles, fruit, nuts, meat. When the characters enter, you find one of the employees sorting supplies and arranging boxes. That is this person.
Yeah, it definitely looks like an employee.
Yep, definitely an employee.
Why did you pick these pictures, Mahmood?
For reasons you will find out later. And it's
Oh, are they all like fucking clay people?
They're all cursed. We know they're cursed.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't tell
true.
you. All
But,
right.
if-
So then, what's up?
I would like to, once I rejoin the party, I would like to, be like, hey, would you mind rejoining me in the bedroom really quick that we have? Yes,
course.
no, maybe so.
So you guys all go to the bedroom again. Yep.
You better not move me. I will do it.
I got shunted to the room forcefully. I don't know how to do this.
I mean, is there any other way to be shunted other than a forceful shunt?
Gentle shunting over and over again.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are back in the
Um,
bedroom. Silvery, what do you tell the party?
So I'm gonna relay basically, what I learned from the drow lady. I can't remember how to say her name.
Elmar.
Elmar. And it sounds, well, she says she hasn't done any of the hotel services, so she's not cursed. And it seems she's actually looking for the real Silvery.
Interesting.
So she might be a potential ally here.
Could be. We actually searched her room and didn't find anything suspicious except a couple diamonds, and we did find out who her god was. We didn't take anything, though.
Oh, okay. It's like, did you rob her ass?
No, I did not.
That's for next week.
You were willing to help us? Oh, cool. Here's your diamonds back that we stole from you.
Speaking of items, did anyone who actually has Arcana or anything check out those vials or stuff that I gave to the party?
Oh,
Or is everyone just okay, thanks
I'm-
for the weird shit you found in the kitchen?
I could do that now.
yeah,
I got
just-
a whole +1.
yeah. Just give me 10 minutes with it, and I'll take a look at it.
You can do
Okay.
identify as a ritual.
Yeah.
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so yeah, you guys
I'll
spend 10 minutes in
identify.
the bedroom.
10
yeah,
minutes in the bedroom. It feels kind of short.
Yeah, right? I mean, he did say earlier, he said 3 minutes earlier, so 10 minutes is actually pretty good.
I'm gonna tell him about the hot drow in the room down south.
Jarlaxle. Which would allow you, as Lamb, to make a history check on the name Jarlaxle.
Okay. I get to determine how terrified I should be. Nope. It's
You have no idea.
completely
You've never heard this
fine.
name before in your life, yeah.
Wait, I
Work,
never
work,
rolled
work.
history.
Oh yeah, you can roll history, yeah.
This is fine.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't know who Jarlaxle is either. Davian
Is he, I,
knew that
out of
Davian was the only
curiosity,
one who knew.
I
is
don't
he,
know,
is
and
he
I don't
actually
need to
like
know,
in this
baby.
module, or did you add him
Yeah,
for
no,
funsies?
no, he is here as a patron.
Okay.
Chef's kiss. Hot tamale. 10
Oh,
out
boy.
of 10 would do.
Davian, yeah, Davian doesn't really share what he knows about the guy because Davian doesn't care that he's here. Just another dude. Like,
Yeah.
but he gave him his business card because he's like, this guy's pretty famous. Maybe I can make
Yeah.
some money with him.
I gave him my business card because I would like to do business with him.
Pretty hot. You want to do business?
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Some risky business.
Hey, I've also done mercenary work now and again.
Yes.
But
Okay.
by the way,
so-
guys, I gotta head out, so I will
Okay.
see you guys
Bye.
later.
See
Have a
ya.
good night, AJ.
Bye.
Good night.
All right. So, I will. Zug falls asleep in the bedroom.
What?
He goes to bed. Zug went to bed.
I try to wake
and so-
Zug up.
No, he's,
Like,
he's
hey, we're still on a
recovering from
mission.
food poisoning, the poor dear.
Yes, exactly. He still has a stomach ache, and he's like, oh, I don't, and so
He's
then
just
he just
gone to the
goes over to the
bathroom
bedroom.
over
and
and
goes
over
to
Just
again.
kill him. It'll be
He's
fine.
legitimately just shitting his pants.
All right. So, and yeah, Marty McFly is also gone. There you go.
Goodbye, Fly.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, you asked about the stuff you found in the kitchen. Let me go to that. You got the assassin's blood. Wait, what was there that needed to be identified?
Mystery
it was
liquid.
It was the jars of weird shit and the vial of assassin's blood. I really just want to know if if any of those are like poisons.
Oh, okay.
That was
The
what we were
weird
concerned
shit
about.
isn't specifically poison. It can be used for different things, for alchemy or, poison or potion or other things. The Beholder Tears, Unicorn Hoof, Chimera Vomit, and other are all reagents of miscellaneous use. But the Assassin's Blood is something you can Google now that you've done Identify. I will do it for you and post a link.
Oh, so it is a poison.
It is indeed a poison.
I mean, it is called Assassin's Blood.
But it literally could be a vial of blood. But now you know it's not a vial of blood. It is a bottle of poison.
What about
Okay,
the
good to
in
know.
our party loot, the fancy bottles and mystery liquid?
Okay.
Could I identify those as well?
Yes.
Would you all mind if I keep the vials, just in case they may be of use?
Sure,
I have no use
but
for
I
it.
just won't trust you near any of my food sources.
Have you ever trusted me near your food sources?
Point.
Won't be a problem for me.
Did you have 2 bottles that needed identifying? Is that correct?
It says fancy bottles times 4, and then mystery liquid.
Yes. The 4 bottles are empty, but the mystery liquids are these 2. One of the mystery liquids is a potion of gaseous form, and the other mystery liquid is a potion of heroism.
All right.
Oh,
I
okay.
know I
I'm
can
not gonna lie,
poison
they're gonna say a
people.
potion of heroin for a second.
Nope, definitely not that. Yeah. So you guys have poison and stuff. You would know that there's 3 doses in the vial of poison. of Assassin's Blood. So you have 3 doses of Assassin's Blood poison.
Cool.
Okay. So I assume we're going out the back door because that is the only part that we haven't explored yet.
We didn't actually talk to anyone in here or search it.
It was just there was the one worker who
Okay.
was just organizing the boxes and stuff, and
All right, so there must be
You
nothing
could-
because
yeah.
you rushed us through it. Cool.
no, it was no. You guys walked in, saw there was a worker, and chose to walk out. That was not Kyle rushing you.
No.
No.
Jess, literally, here's what happened.
That's
I
what we
opened
did,
it,
Jess.
and immediately after it opened, you guys said, "Okay, we're gonna go to the bedroom and talk." Kyle did not rush you. You
Okay,
chose to
that
leave
was
the room.
on me. That was on me.
Yeah, we left.
That was
Kyle
lame.
didn't
I
do
was
a
like,
thing.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Like,
You
wait.
can do.
Don't blame Kyle.
You can you can 100% do investigation on that storage room if you want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can go back to that now that we have
Yes.
discussed, and potentially, if you guys want to talk to the drow or try to figure out if she might be willing to help us, that's on you. Lamb is not sure if she'd help or not, but I wanted to let you guys know since you know.
Yeah. So yeah. On Davian, there's nothing here but stuff,
Nope,
just like
fucking
stuff. Same thing with that one.
horrible rolls
Nightshade,
tonight.
yep. All right.
I will tell the group though that if you guys don't mind, I think just about we've explored this place. Going up back seems to be the last thing to look at. If y'all don't mind waiting like 4 hours, I'd like to prepare some new spells, and I need a little bit of time for that.
4 hours before we go to the backyard.
Yeah, go out in the cover of night.
I mean, we're not in a rush. Let it.
Oh, okay. You want to go at night? Yeah. You guys can chill in your rooms, and we'll fast forward 4 hours. Yeah, sure. So
I
I will
see
be right
sexy
back.
notes under this
Refilling
guy's
coffee.
door.
2 people per room.
Yeah, who's staying with Davian?
I'm gonna go across with Zug Zug because I want to be across
Okay.
from Hot Guy's
That's
room.
fine. All right.
So-
Yeah. So you go. It looks like Lance is in the room with Davian, which means Broder, Lamb, and Foos are roommates. Okay, that works.
So,
There you
Lance,
go.
Best
you see
friends
Davian just
forever.
Davian just strips naked and sits on the bed like cross-legged and just stares at you and doesn't move, doesn't breathe, doesn't blink for 4 hours.
I know what that is. That's the trance.
I've returned.
The trance
It's
kind
sort
of,
of like a trance.
except you clearly look at him and he looks to be human or at least off human. He's definitely not elvish.
Oh, then I have no idea what that is. But you can have.
Definitely not meditating, just kind of sitting still for 4 hours.
All right, so everybody else gets gets 4 short rests. No, I'm kidding. You get one You get 1 short rest.
Unless someone gives me a good time.
This is still safer than bunking with Foos.
Yes. Foos is not actually creepy. He just makes jokes. So
I will point out that Davian is also conscious the entire time. He's not in a trance like elves.
Stand by what I said.
all right. So as you guys take your 4 hours. Everybody gets a short rest. Davian, you redo your spells, and then we'll meet back at the back door when it's nighttime. And Nightshade, you do not get a knock because he's not going to roll in Zihei at like 3 in the afternoon.
Why not?
So-
He's on vacation. What else is he supposed to do?
Oh, can I take 10 minutes before we leave too to cast a spell on everybody?
Zug stays. What'd you say? Say it again?
He wants to know if he can cast a spell on everyone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right. Not that I think it's gonna come up, but
Yeah.
I can cast it as a ritual for free and it lasts 24 hours, so everybody has water breathing.
Just in case.
You know, who knows what's going
Do
to
we have to go in
happen?
the bottom
Yeah.
of that?
I mean, I'm fine
So-
with it. Like,
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we're gonna drown in that pool over there. There's been.
I mean,
weird
it's
things that
Oh, we see the
happen.
balls.
it's free to cast, so I'll just cast it on everybody every day. That way,
Okay.
we'll never drown.
Just in case, you'll never drown. Yeah. Excellent.
Who knows
And
when
if we
there's going
do
to be a
drown,
flash flood?
then it's your fault.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that to you, David. You need to actually verbally say it every single day in campaign, or else I'm gonna assume that Davian forgot to cast it and everybody drowns that day.
I also cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yes.
Boom.
All right. So, you do see 2 buildings in the backyard, as well as a kind of a forest, but not really.
Is that a dick building?
And you also see another employee out here, walking around, pruning the trees and stuff like that.
Sure he is.
This building over here has a statue out front. This is the statue.
Pretty. Is that supposed to be soon?
No. It is something not that. 1 second. It's just a random elf. It's a female elf. And here is the. I should be able to move the penis, right? I can't grab the. There we go.
Right.
Can I move the penis? Yes, I should have said
No.
phrasing. There you go. So there's the penis, guys. There's the penis.
yeah, good job. Good on
No,
you.
Good job,
can
Kyle.
you please place it just right here? Tip here, please? Thank you.
There you go.
That makes me happy.
Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Oh wait, here I'm gonna fix that for you.
And that's taking it too far. Dalton Evergame, why am I in this game with him?
I play with these people. All right.
Right.
So, do you guys want to do stealth checks since you waited till nighttime, or are you guys just walking and are you going to the left or the right building?
I'll roll
Path
stealth.
goes to the right.
The path does go to the right,
I am.
but there is also a building to the left with no path.
You know, I'm all loosey-goosey from that massage. I'll even actually scout out. Of course, my stealth was terrible, so...
But you don't know that.
I know.
Um,
I'll check
before
out
we
the
stealth
left.
out there, does anybody want to be invisible? That maybe isn't too great at stealth.
I mean, I'm not the best at stealth. I'm -1 at stealth. But here's the thing: is I'm also flying. So how clanky McClanksters can I be?
Your armor.
You have to flap your wings, and every time you flap your wings, your armor would shake.
Davian will cast invisibility at 3rd level, so that Nightshade and Davian are both invisible.
Okay.
Okay. Would that give me advantage on my stealth?
I think it'd give you neutral.
It would give you neutral because you had disadvantage.
I don't
so now
have
you
disadvantage. I only have.
Oh, you're not
-1.
wearing. Oh, you're not. No, but are you wearing heavy armor?
The one that I'm wearing does not give me disadvantage.
Then yes, you would have advantage at stealth checks with invisibility. Yes.
Because I'm wearing mithril.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Lamb's was okay. Lance's was good.
I just
can
have a
I
-1 normally. Okay, not a 9. I'll take it.
9 and a 20. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad I had that advantage.
So, Steve, you are stealthy. Lance, you are stealthy. Lamb, you pass. So really, it is just Nightshade. Let me do Foos too. Foos also fails. So Foos and Nightshade, you are here. These three, I mean, are over there. But Nightshade, since you're invisible and you're near Foos, who also failed, this guy here would see Foos and be like, "Hey, what are you doing back here?" And then Foos would be like, "Getting some fresh air." And Foos is gonna roll
It's fine.
deception.
And I'm saying I'm just gonna slowly.
Can I have another stealth check with advantage?
I am invisible after all.
That's what the advantage is.
Hurts.
Foos got caught, and so you can have a second go at it, kind of.
11.
Okay, 11 was good enough. So yes, you make it over to the rest of the party. Meanwhile,
moved
Foos
me.
is being interrogated by this guy,
See
and
ya.
so but Foos did really good at his deception. So the other guy has to do bad on his insight. So let's see. The other guy did worse, and so he'd be like, "Well, okay, but don't go in those 2 buildings. Those are for employees only." Foos would be like, "Okay."
So we're going in those 2 buildings, right?
100%.
Yes, that is the goal.
Foos is distracting him for us.
Yes. You
Can't let him be
guys
sacrificed.
open this building.
His sacrifice will not be in vain.
You walk in and you see a statue to Soon, the goddess of beauty. And let's see, this is that room.
The map's really pixelated, but are these like stairs or something back here?
You have to pull the map until you can't see anything for it to be okay quality.
Hey, that's not true.
No.
I'm at
That is.
I'm at 40% and it looks just fine.
Nope.
All right, so you guys, this crumbling stone building must once have been a beautiful shrine. Engraved images of Soon are still visible on the moss-covered stones, her face gazing down on the path by which the faithful would have approached. Stone doors at the front of the shrine appear to be sealed shut by some sort of thick, clear resin. A faint inscription is still visible above them. Welcome, dearest ones. Come find the beauty within you.
Why is it sealed shut? Are there any windows around anywhere?
There are windows. That's how you see it. So there's a window to the right and a window to the left, and that's how come you can see the statue of Soon and what's inside. But there is a sealed door in front of you.
Can we open a window?
Can I unseal the door?
You could try.
How?
You could do a strength check to try to force it open. You could use Thieves' Tool to try to pick it. Yes.
Thieves' tools it is.
The 4 windows are also sealed shut.
Assuming dexterity. I am proficient. I will also get a +2 since these are masterwork. Or, well, does this count as picking a lock?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then I will get a +2. So 26.
Yeah. 100% that door is open.
Yeah.
And so, you now walk in and you see a crumbled, falling apart temple to a shrine to Soon.
This is a shrine to Soon. Why aren't they upkeeping it, huh?
Because the door was stuck, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. You also see a hole in the roof. So if you really had to, you could have climbed onto the roof of the building and fallen in this way.
Glenn
You
was
mean
not doing
flew
his job.
in? If I'd known that, I would have just flown my ass right in here.
Inside the shrine,
Such a complaint.
the interior of the shrine has the appearance of having been abandoned after some sort of terrible confrontation years ago. Broken benches with shredded cushions are overgrown by thick fungi, and 4 large mirrors hanging on the walls have been shattered, leaving the stone floor covered in shards of broken glass. A grime-encrusted statue of Soon stands against the far wall. The statue's expression might once have suggested smiling laughter, but streaks of dirt now make it appear as though she is weeping. Behind the statue, a staircase descends into darkness.
Well.
Dang.
Sounds like a normal day.
Yeah. Staircase to darkness sounds like
So
what? Just
Nightshade's
what we're
gonna
looking
go
for.
over there and take a piece of cloth and just rub her face so it's clean.
Is anybody walking around barefoot? I don't believe so, right? You all have shoes on?
I'm flying.
Well, yes, but anybody else? You all have shoes on? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume I have like slippers or something. Whatever.
Yeah. You have
Whatever would have
slippers.
been appropriate for the.
Is
Silver
there something
would have
diseased
slippers.
on this floor, Kyle?
You also hear, as you are in this room, you hear sobbing coming from and
Oh,
wailing coming from the basement.
Aw, that's where she's
I don't-
been.
I don't trust it.
Does it sound like Falthrax sobbing?
It's definitely feminine sobbing.
I think
Oh,
you, Lamb, whoever you are right now, is probably in the basement.
Silvery.
Silvery.
Let's go.
let's go check it out.
So if you scroll your map down, you will see the basement level on the other half of this map.
Oh.
Oh, that's.
Can you
way
drag
down.
my... Well, let's see. I can do that.
Ah.
Don't be lazy, Wes.
My map went crazy.
I mean, we never do it before, anyways. Why start?
Fair enough.
I can't ask him to move my character if I'm bitching about him moving my character.
Exactly.
I mean, you
so
can.
So as you walk in, a soft white glow rises from a square pool set into the floor of this chamber. Torn cushions, rugs, tapestries, and clothing have been piled in one corner as a makeshift bed, while twigs and scraps of deadfall form a simple campfire nearby. You see a feminine figure in the shadows, and you see something moving in the water.
Oh.
Hey, we have water breathing, guys.
You do indeed have water breathing.
Yeah,
Good
we
job.
do.
Good job, Damien.
I'm gonna laugh. I just picked up that spell when we leveled up, so I was like, I might as well hit everyone with it.
All right, Nightshade would kind of fly over and be like, "Hello, are you okay?"
This is what you see.
Hot.
Oh.
And she is currently the one sobbing and wailing. And then moving around in the water, you see this.
Okay, what is
Not as hot.
So
Ooh.
that's in the water, and sitting like in the shadows over here on the right is this.
Did she respond to me at
Could
all?
I?
She's crying, and she'd look up, and she'd wail, and she'd be like, "Have those hags sent you here to torture me?"
No, we've actually come.
Also, are you guys looking at her? Because I think you're all turned to stone. I'm just gonna double check on something real quick.
Kyle, why? We're only trying to help.
Well, I don't know if it like happens automatically or if she has to activate it. So let me go look.
And this is how Kyle killed the party.
And
Just-
before
Yeah,
I'm turned to stone.
when a creature that can see the Medusa's eyes starts its turn within 30 feet of Medusa. Oh wait, no, the Medusa can force it. So she's not go. It doesn't happen automatically. Okay, so she has to activate it. Okay, good. Or good.
Could I make
good
a
for now.
roll to see what I know about both the Medusa and the water weird?
Yeah,
I mean, the weird thing in the water.
Yeah, in character, you don't necessarily know it's a water weird or a Medusa, but yes.
Kyle, I'm gonna be that guy, because gaze attacks are normally always on. And you can try to avert your gaze, but you can, force it to basically, make someone make the will save even if they're averting their gaze.
But it does say, oh, you're saying that, oh, okay.
That's how it works in Pathfinder. I'm not sure how
But
it works
also,
in
she
Fifth.
was she was
here's the read-
crying. Who said she even looked at
Yes.
us?
But here's how the reading says. It says the Medusa can force, not must, but it does say can force it to make a wisdom's Constitution saving throw if the Medusa isn't incapacitated and can see the creature. So yes, it can see you and it is incapacitated, but it just says can force. If it says must force or does force or automatically forces, I'd be with you. But because of the word can, I think it is by choice. I think.
Okay. Well, I'm fine with
Sounds
that.
good.
Yeah.
I would just.
What do you want me to roll here, Kyle?
What are you trying to do?
To see if I know what these
Oh,
things are.
yeah. Do Arcana or Nature.
Say while he's
Okay,
doing
you want me
that,
to
I
do
would
one
just
for each?
say we noticed disappearances and we came to investigate the island and we heard you crying, so we came down here. Can you tell us what's going on? Is there a way we can help you? Do you know where
Pause.
Silvery is?
Pause. So Davian's Arcana check. You know what these are. The creature in the water is a water weird. And she indeed is a Medusa. to answer your question, Nightshade,
Is this
she
Silvery?
stops
Did
crying.
she turn into a Medusa?
She stops crying and she goes. Well, actually, first of all, she sees Silvery come down the stairs, and she'd say, how, what, how, and she comes right up to Silvery and touches your face, and then touches her own face,
It's her.
and then,
Are you Silvery?
she goes, "Are you Silvery?" And then before you can answer, she activates her stone gaze on fake Silvery.
Oh no. Why would you?
Can Lamb please give me a Constitution saving throw?
I feel like I've been targeted this whole game. I feel.
You did dress up as the victim and are parading around her crime scene.
12.
Nice.
Am I officially rock hard?
You are 100% hard for her.
Okay.
Yes.
Nightshade would see this and she would immediately close her eyes.
Oh wait! No, because she only activates it on specifically Lamb. Okay. Is it? Oh wait a second. Sorry. It's only if you fail by 5 or more. So let me see. You do not fail by 5 or more, so you are not petrified, but you are restrained. And you have to repeat the saving throw at the end of every. I'll just have you do every once in a while. And if you fail it for a second time, you are petrified. If you succeed, though, you snap out of it.
Okay. What did you say was the effect again? Sorry.
Restrained.
Restrained. Can I still do things?
Yes,
Take
just
action.
whatever restrained is in D&D. I think it just means you can't move.
Okay, so she's starting to turn me into stone, and I realize it. I'm gonna switch back to Broder
Okay.
immediately. I'm like, no, it was magic. Like,
It was magic.
But does
Alright, I
she
have
believe in
Broder here.
magic in a young girl's heart?
I mean, I'm still probably gonna be Broder in a bikini because my armor does not change with me. I don't think.
Amazing. Nightshade would be like,
Alright.
"Are you Silvery? Did they do this to you?"
And she would look at the rest of you and go, I was Silvery once upon a time. Oh, by the way, are Nightshade and Davian still invisible?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We kind of are.
So now she just thinks she's going mad because she's hearing voices coming from
No, I'd be
nowhere.
like, get this off me. Get this invisibility off me. I'm trying to talk.
Davian, can you drop it on one person, or do you have to drop it on both in order to drop it?
No, but I'll drop it on myself too.
Okay.
I'll stop concentrating on it if she's ready to be seen.
Okay. And she said, "Yes, I was Silvery once 10 years ago. Now I'm this hideous, evil creature." And she cries some more.
And
Hey, do you know where your painting
Nightshade
is?
would go over and she'd be like, "You may be different, but you're far from hideous."
Are you here to help me?
Say, we did come to help, and we came to figure out why people are going missing. We met one person who had a treatment, and then they changed into a completely different thing, and they're being forced to serve here, and this just isn't right. Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, I'll tell you that story. Upon saying that, though, Wes, when you come back, I will need another Constitution saving throw when you come back.
He can't hear
So.
you if he's not here.
I know, and that's just me saying it out loud. It's the party knows. And so, she'd say, "For 10 long years, my only companion has been that water weird." And she points over to the creature in the water.
Oh.
Wes, you need to do a Constitution save according to Kyle.
No.
Yeah, please give me another Constitution save.
Oh, no. 15?
All right. So yes, a 15 is exactly what you needed. So you do snap out of it.
Oh, thank God.
Actually, was it 15?
You already said
Help
it.
me.
Yes. I'm just kidding. You're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Ass hat.
It was 16. You're dead now. No, I'm kidding. What did you say a second ago, Dalton? You said something?
Does she know where her painting is?
No, I don't know specifically. I know they perform all their special services in the tower out back.
So we went to the wrong tower. Got it.
I mean, you came here for me, so being here isn't wrong. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, who are the people that did this
That
to
is-
you? It wasn't Soon.
no. So I was a priestess of Soon, originally. I was like the head priestess. I was a big Soon believer,
Mhm.
but I started to get self-doubt and self-conscious, and I didn't think I was good enough for Soon. Like, Soon is the goddess of beauty, but I didn't think I was good enough. And so I started to look into ways of making myself better and, more attractive and younger and just like be the ideal priestess for Soon. I wanted to be like the avatar for Soon, her flesh on Earth. But I just wasn't good enough, and so I fell into a depression. And then these 3 elves came to me, and they told me that they could perform a ritual that would make me the pure embodiment of Soon. And it worked initially. I was more beautiful than ever. I had more suitors. When I prayed, Soon got the message so much faster and got back to me faster, and my magic was stronger, and it was such a good year. And then after a year, the painting of me changed from a beautiful version of me into that of a Medusa. And I changed into a Medusa. And then they trapped me in this shrine. And and they took over my spa.
And they've been luring people here ever since with basically your legacy. Well,
Yes.
I think that it's obvious what needs to be done. We need to get over to that tower and destroy all the paintings and have everyone go back to normal. And to free everyone and help get rid of those elves. If we can do that, would you be willing to help us and set everything to rights? Oh, and by the
Yes.
way, there's a friend of yours who's come looking for you. She's undercover, trying to figure out what happened to you.
Who?
Insert
Ilmar. Yes, Ilmar.
Ilmar.
And she'd say,
This
Elmar?
person.
Ilmar's here. That makes sense. Let me see here. 1 second here. I think that you should tell Ilmar you found me, and I bet she'll help you in a way that in some way that she can in getting into the tower. I think I cannot leave this place for fear that I would accidentally petrify someone. When I'm here, I feel like I can control it in this room, but if I leave this room, for example, did you see the mirrors in the room upstairs? You guys saw the mirrors.
Mhm.
The curse is in such a way that if I looked at myself in a mirror, I could petrify myself. So I cannot look in the mirror, and also if I were to leave this place, I could accidentally petrify someone else. So
Does the
I will
reflection
stay
in the
here.
water not affect you?
It's distorted. It needs to be a clear reflection in order for it to count. That's why I smashed the mirrors, so that way, I would hopefully it wouldn't do it. But yeah. And she would look over at Broder and be like, "I'm sorry. I tried to petrify you. I lost control, and you angered me, and you surprised me, and I apologize."
Oh, it's okay. It happens.
Yeah, it happens a lot to him, actually. He kind of just takes that kind of thing out of people, you know?
She does bend over and pick up a strip of cloth, and then she ties it around her head, like a blindfold or a bandana, and then she ties it. She's like, "Now, you can all look at me, and I can't accidentally turn you to stone. So, we're good there."
So Nightshade would go over and just take her hands and be like, "I promise I'll do everything I can to free you from this curse and to free these people. There's a lot of people that they've taken advantage of, and we'll make sure that we will protect these people and get revenge. Or at least I will, to my best ability. Is there anything you could tell us about these elves that you met? Have they ever shown you any of their other powers or their strengths or weaknesses, or?
I can tell you they're not actually elves. Those are not their real forms. I saw their real forms before I became a Medusa. After I became Medusa, I saw their real forms, and those are not their real forms. They are not elves.
Say, well, the pretty green one was poisoning people, so makes sense.
Yes. They are, in fact, bum, bum, bum. And she goes, hags.
Gaspa.
That makes sense as well. You can't get anything for free. Every time you do magic, there's repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
And I say the best thing to do is to find the beauty in yourself and to project it outward instead of worrying only about your outward beauty.
Yeah. I now understand that as a Medusa, that my inner beauty was what was important. I mean, I did look good, though. I mean, you guys saw what I looked like. You saw what this shapeshifter person... I looked good, but enough should have been enough, yes.
And Nightshade just kind of rubs her hands over her
Cannot lie,
snake
you did
hair
look fantastic.
and goes, "You're not too bad now." I think it's pretty cool. And you have excellent fashion taste.
She'd be like, "Are you into tentacles?" Wink.
Oh my.
I am now.
Kyle, you can do this after we all leave. You can have this conversation just then.
I am now.
I haven't illustrated it for my Friday thing, so Dalton and Jess have heard these jokes before about my tentacle joke.
There's a reason I was just like, you know what? I died. I'm gonna just
You're like, enough of Kyle's jokes.
Alrighty. Are we heading over to the tower next door, guys?
No, we're gonna go to that lady and talk to her.
Yes, you're gonna go to her first. Okay. So the party makes their way back to T7 for Ilmar. And she would say, hello. Are you back for a massage? Did Silvery tell you? Did Silvery fangirl tell you I did such a good job? You guys are persuaded to want one?
Say, actually, can I speak to you privately?
Yes, come in.
All right, I go in there and I look at her and I was like, our friend who was cosplaying as Silvery before, told me that you were friends with Silvery and that you were looking for her.
Yes, years ago we were friends. I haven't seen her in years, and I got a dream of her 3 months ago.
Okay. Can you sit down on this bed? Maybe you might want to lay down for a second.
Yeah. She sits down.
What I'm going to tell you is going to be hard to believe, but it's the truth. And then I vomit all the truth on her. And I tell her that Silvery said that she could help us, potentially, with destroying the paintings and setting everyone free.
Oh, you found Silvery? You found her?
Yeah, we found Silvery. She's not as she was, though. They've changed her as they've changed other people.
Yes, I've heard of the curse. Yes.
They locked her in the bottom of the shrine. If we could potentially destroy those paintings, everyone should be set free. And we need to destroy those hags, or at least make sure they have no power or magic anymore.
I will tell you that almost nothing here is as it seems. While the elves are actually hags, the dog is something else. All of the servants or maids or butlers, like, they're all something else. Even the tree outside, the wakened tree creature, it's something else. Like, everything. The customers are all okay. I'm okay. But Yeah, just be careful around the other employees.
We're well aware.
Here, and she pulls out some stuff. She has a silvered short sword and a hand crossbow. She's gonna hang on to that though for self-defense. And then she goes, but she hands you a spell scroll. It's a spell scroll of greater restoration.
Ooh.
And then she also hands you a vial, and she says, "This is a oil of slipperiness. I'm hoping these can help you on your journey. Also, I will create a distraction. I will make some noise out in the courtyard, in the backyard, and that'll hopefully help you sneak into the tower. Does that sound good?"
Well, we got somebody for that. Foos, get over here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, can anybody else use the scroll, or is Foos getting it?
Oh no, anybody can use it. Yes.
What are we
okay.
going to be using this on, I wonder? Okay.
Of the party, whenever we get, badly damaged enough.
was
Greater
wondering if
restoration
we'd have
actually
to-
has to do more with curses and things like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Paralysis, poisons, other things. It doesn't actually do any healing.
Yeah.
But yeah. If you don't want her to distract people, she doesn't have to. Foos can come back out and talk to this guard
she
again.
got some cool armor and shit. Can she come help us?
Why don't you give me a persuasion check?
I'm not cool persuasion.
Then you should stop saying things.
I'm sorry, I have ideas in a mind.
Let the high charisma people do the talking.
I know. Well, then speak up, y'all. 13.
I also have low charisma, so I'm not happy.
All right. On a 13, she's like, "Yeah, okay. I've fought before.
Say, how healthy are you?
She has, what's her stat block? Okay, let me look her up.
Because Foos could distract him, maybe we could knock him out, and then we could all go to the tower. And then we would just have an extra person altogether. Unless she's got like 9 hit points.
She has 13 hit points.
Oh, well then she can fuck off. She can distract people. I'm like, maybe
Let
you're
her fight with us.
best used here. And not instantly one-shotted.
I'll stand by the back door, and if anybody tries to go that way, I'll be like, "Oh, there's a danger outside. You shouldn't go outside." And then
Alright. To the
All right.
tower.
I mean,
so can you?
Not wrong. We are going to be outside, and we are going
Yes.
to be a danger to people.
So if you guys want to do, if the 4 of you want to do, well, you can all 5 of you will do stealth checks. But then yeah, Foos will take the fall and go distract the guard if you guys want him to.
Well, no,
and
I thought
yes.
she was going to distract him. 'Cause
No,
he has
she just said.
more health than...
Well, she said that what if she just guards the back door, and then that way no other employees or whatever.
I still want us all to be there. I was hoping that we could knock out the guard or something, and then we could all go. But I think she's too low health to go now.
Yeah, but also your persuasion wasn't high enough for her to do the
Right,
yeah,
but she
so,
said she would distract people.
But then you said Foos could do that, so that's why I was confused. Okay, so sure. Foos will stay with you guys. Why don't we see how the stealth checks shake out? Let's do that. So the 5 of us will make stealth checks.
Okay.
Woo. 23.
I need Lance and I need Davian.
So many tabs.
Yeah.
I got tabs on you, sir.
All right, so Lance and Lamb, 100% you make it up to the tower, no problem.
Clink, clink, clink,
Davian
clink,
and
clink, clink.
yeah, exactly. Foos will Foos also would pass. Foos makes it up. So yeah, sure. She comes out and talks to the guard, and that lets Davy and a Nightshade roll with advantage, so you can do it again.
Oh. Hey.
Nightshade, you are now up there. Davian, you are just talking with the guard. You are caught, and she'd be like, "Hey, he'd be like, "What are you doing over there?"
Things.
And then she would try to help.
Hand him my investigator paperwork. Looking for missing persons. This is official business. I'll have to ask you to stay out of the way.
This one's gonna do an insight.
This is true.
Yeah, they got a nat 1. Not that it's true, but it was more of a persuasion. So yeah, nat 1. So they're like, okay, yeah, all right, sounds good.
Nice.
Davian walks backwards, flicks him off.
Back to the
No,
party.
he doesn't do that. Davian's polite.
Yes. All right. So as you guys approach, you do see this elven statue outside the door, and then you have a door.
Is it all people changed from Medusas? Can I investigate that statue?
You can.
You've mentioned it too many times for me not to be curious. Again,
That's
I know
Also,
nothing.
plan.
also, Kyle, just so you know, I can't actually control Broder.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that.
So why don't we just knock out that guy and then continue? Because stealthing through is getting annoying.
What was I gonna say about that statue?
It's a very nice statue.
It's hot
Don't
tamale
you agree,
statue.
Kyle?
So you investigate it, and it's a statue. It's a nice statue. You guys go to open this door, and it's locked.
I fly up around the tower to see if there's any holes in the ceilings or any windows open or any other
there-
possible way of getting inside.
There are windows, but they're all closed and locked, and there's no holes in the ceiling.
Okay, fucking somebody else look at this goddamn statue. There's got to be something here.
I'll take a look. They don't call me the world's best investigator for nothing. Yeah.
You get the feeling that maybe it's not an investigation check you should do. Maybe an Arcana check you should do.
Okay.
Yeah. This statue has some magic going on. Like, definitively magic in this statue.
Okay.
I'll
I rub the statue.
Nothing happens.
I'll cast detect magic, I guess, if
Okay.
everybody wants to hang out for 10 minutes. I'll spend 10 minutes and place my hand on it and see if I can get a school of magic.
With a 25, you should have known what fucking magic it was. This is bullshit.
Arcana is not like technically identify or detect magic. It just tells you like if there's magic and like like vague stuff basically.
Do I
It's
have to push the
technically supposed to
statue
be
over?
for like your knowledge of arcane stuff from books.
Yes.
Not
Does she pass
this-
the vibe check?
This is some form of illusory magic that you're getting off the statue.
I try to walk into the statue.
And what's the type of magic that has to do with like summoning and stuff like that?
Conjuration.
Is that
conjuration.
conjuration? Yes. You get illusory and conjuration.
I try to
I
step.
cast dispel magic at it.
Okay. With Dispel Magic, if there's two effects, would they both happen, or would you have to cast Dispel Magic twice to make both effects go bad? Bye-bye.
It says choose. Here, I'll just put it in the chat.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Okay, so you chose the object, yeah. Okay. The Conjuration spell would be too high, but the Illusion spell would go away. So...
So I just need
DC.
to make an intelligence ability check.
Yes,
For
so
the other
please
one?
give me, yes, exactly that. Yeah, okay. So, fuck you, I guess. So let me go to the token layer, or the GM layer, I mean, and grab something.
Did I break your puzzle?
Gonna be a hag
Oh,
now.
No, you now see in front of you our gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
So,
Cute.
And a gargoyle.
but technically speaking, your spell also dispelled the conjuration magic. So first of all, the illusory magic reveals it wasn't an elf statue; it was a gargoyle, and then your conjuration, anti-conjuration part of it, poof.
That's just gone.
Bye.
It's like rad, and it
Oh.
just disappears.
That's why I asked.
Huh.
I'm like, okay, the illusion goes away for free, but that 22 intelligence check also made the gargoyle go away.
Bye. Open sesame.
Huh.
Open this fucking
Look
door.
at
Door's still locked.
that. Was Roder who was the one that had the lockpicking skills?
Rotor does.
You want me to get all up in this?
Also, we have this super lube. I don't know if it's for anything in particular.
Why is it called that?
Because that's what I remembered it as.
Is that a
12?
+2, so a 12? Yeah, okay.
Just
So,
okay.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
fine.
Apparently.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
if that doesn't open it, I can open it, but it'll be a little bit louder.
I mean, I think we all
Alright.
can open it and have it be a bit louder.
Yep.
so you walk, there's a room
Slamming
here.
and poking it
You
over
see
and over again.
you see 2 doors and a staircase, and then you also see in this room
Is that what it is?
this person.
Oh, is that a horned devil?
Let's see. It is.
Or is
Oh
that
shit,
one-
I'm actually proficient with these tools.
Nice.
Excuse me.
So I guess I can pick locks at some point too. Oh, I'm proficient with
This-
disguise kits too.
What is she now?
Oh.
Yeah, so this is a type of dragonborn, but you've never seen a gray dragonborn before.
Hmm.
Have I?
No one has.
I would say
Hmm.
she's probably under some kind of spell, or she made a wish and now she's enslaved and changed different.
Or it's a hag,
That's true.
because that's a thing that's happening.
You have met all 3 hags canonically,
But
like
that
in
doesn't
story.
mean
You've
that
met all
they have
3.
to be that same.
Yeah, there could
Yeah.
be another one.
Or they could have changed clothing and appearance.
So let me see what this room is.
So is she just standing there? Or is she like?
I'm gonna tell you. I just have to get back to the page. I closed it by accident. The foyer has a central spiral staircase leading up. The staircase is flanked by 2 closed doors, each one set in the middle of a stone wall. A thin, weak-looking dragonborn is feebly trying to sweep the floor here with a well-worn, sparse broom. So when you come in, she would look over, and you can see she can barely hold this broom. Like, she keeps dropping it. She can barely hold it up. And, she's like, "Don't you can't be here. You must leave. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, honey,
The mistresses, they will be mad. Please go."
oh, honey, you need a cookie and to sit down. And I say Nightshade just picks her up and like sits her down and shoves some tack in her mouth. You need to eat it and to relax, and we'll fix everything. Don't worry, we'll free you. And then she gently pats her spine in the way so she
Nightshade.
won't hurt herself.
Hey, Nightshade,
What?
guess what I'm about to ask you for?
Con
Stop
save?
looking at
I'm
people.
gonna guess con save.
A persuasion check.
Oh.
Because you gave her food, you can do it with advantage.
Okay.
Okay. Like, stop talking to people.
I'm sorry.
All right.
You know, sometimes it's not about winning D&D. Sometimes failing rolls is fun too.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So she'll be like, I thank you for the food. I'm so weak and feeble.
Oh, you need some water, and I just pour water in her mouth. I'm like,
That's not gonna help.
Did you make a wish to be really strong?
Yeah, I did.
No, yeah, I understand. Don't you worry. We'll fix this right up.
She would say, she's like, my name is Gorba. I was once a mighty warrior. I sought even greater strength when I realized the true nature of the bargain. Before the curse struck, I returned to the temple to challenge the coven. But as a result, I caused the curse to occur early. And now I'm a withered husk of my former self. And now I'm trapped here in this tower.
Well, take a nap. Relax. We'll be back. We'll find your picture.
At that, she would say, I've been here long enough. I know the layout of the tower. I don't know if you're good enough to overcome the hacks. Can one of you, whoever has the highest persuasion, give me a persuasion roll to see if she can be persuaded to tell you about the tower?
Can I help by holding up our punch card?
I have a 5. Anyone have higher?
For persuasion,
I'll roll it if you guys want me.
I've only got a 2.
You know, as a rogue, Rotor, and a changeling, I don't know why you don't have a higher persuasion. Did you not put a lot into your charisma?
I say rogues don't run off charisma.
See, there's
but,
another social skill that I'm very good at. It is not
Dex.
social
Social.
social.
Oh, social
Lying.
skill.
Lying.
Deception. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I've always heard that, yes, rogues are definitely dex based, but a lot of rogues are the face, too. Like, they choose to be the
It depends
cunning,
on the-
deceptive.
it depends on the
Yeah.
party.
It depends.
No, I agree,
What they're
yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
No, I am.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
definitely full into the sneaky route. I am also good at like finding things, but yeah, not the
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Not the face, yeah. All right. How much, Lance? How much did you say? You had a +4 or something?
Plus 5.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, base or advantage?
Advantage because Nightshade held up the punch card, proving that you guys passed the physical challenges.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Yes, and she'd be like, "What do you say, Lance? What do you say for that 22?" Dalton?
is it
Someone
here?
walked in my room right as you asked that.
Ma'am, go away.
I did.
Okay. So yeah, Lance, what do you say for that 22? Like, what are your words?
I don't know what I was rolling persuasion for.
Oh, okay. So she said that she knows information about the tower and like the layout of, but she doesn't want to tell you because she doesn't know if you're strong enough, and she doesn't want to anger the hags. So you're basically trying to explain to her that you guys are strong heroes and that you can handle yourselves and you're here to help.
Can I phone a friend? Because I don't know what we've done to prove that.
You guys are level 6, and you have solved mysteries including ghosts and magic and wizards and monsters and yeah.
We've killed ghosts before. They're not that far from hags. We can definitely kill a hag.
Huh?
All right. And she go, okay. So the tower has 3 floors. This is the first floor. There's 2 higher up. Each floor has 2 rooms or so. This floor has 3. This floor has the foyer, Sayeth's bedroom. You guys remember Sayeth to be the person at the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
It has a studio where they actually perform the special rituals that you guys know about. On the next floor, there is a kitchen, and the bedroom, my bedroom, and the other cursed people's bedrooms. The third floor is the one you have to watch out for. The third floor is the hag's bedroom.
Well, thank you for our knowledge. We know where to go now. Do you think the others will intervene if we come across them?
The other cursed, or do you mean the hags?
The other curse, because obviously the hags are going to go against us.
Yeah, that's why I didn't understand. Okay. She'd be like, as long as you're nice to them, like you're
Fine.
nice to me, you can maybe get the other victims on your side.
Okay.
All right. So T14 is Sayeth's bedroom. So when you peek in there, this luxurious room has a large bed covered with rich silk sheets, a wardrobe and a dresser with a mirror stand against the walls. The dresser has clothes inside of it. Do you guys want to give me investigation?
Sure.
I'm
I'll
down.
do that. Yeah.
22.
27.
Oh, damn. Not 20.
Oh, there you go. You find a suit of scale mail armor,
Ooh.
a pair of short swords, and on a nat 20, the scale mail and the short swords are each inscribed with infernal glyphs.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you now know that Sayeth, there's something infernal about him. What saith you?
Are these if somebody spoke infernal, is this infernal script? Would somebody be able to read it, or is this more of like an arcane thing?
These are they're just like sigils and stuff. Yeah, so if you read arcane, you could understand it.
So could I make an Arcana check to see if I know what they're about?
You speak infernal?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you
Oh.
said that it would be an arcane thing.
Oh no, it would be if you spoke
Do
infernal.
any of you happen to speak infernal?
No,
Well,
I'm
let me
primordial, Sylvan, Elven,
Nope.
I think.
I know 2
I'll
languages.
tell you what, guys. If you don't mind hanging out for 10 minutes, I can find out what this says.
I could use a nap.
Got nothing better to do.
All right.
Sure. Yep, you
I'll
wait
cast
10 minutes.
comprehend languages.
Say in real life, we
the-
have 4 minutes until this is over.
Yes, but 10 minutes there. And so the armor says the armor actually just says his first and last name. It just says Sayeth Scargrum.
Aw, his mom wrote his
but-
name in the back of his armor.
Oh yeah. But the short swords, the 2 short swords, one says blood and death, then the other one says cheat and lie.
Blood and death,
Blood and
eat
thunder!
and lie. Interesting.
For the glory of the Horde.
Okay.
If I was
and
an
then,
If any of you guys want to take a short rest, maybe I could spend 30 minutes with each of these items.
you could tell there's no aura coming off of them. There's no magic.
No magic? Okay.
They're just flavorful.
Yes.
They may be short in stature, but long in flavor.
Yes. The next room is T15, which will probably be the last room we get to today. This one is locked.
Oh, you know what to do.
Get on it. Or I'll smack it with my book.
I will do what I can. Dex. Proficient. 27.
Yeah. You 100% unlock that door. So inside that room, you see a canvas. You see a chair here, and then you see a canvas here with a blank canvas, and then here and here you see some supplies. There's also a wooden chest.
Suspicious.
The wooden chest is locked.
Gaspa. So it sounds. Do I need to check it for traps? I feel like we're getting to trap territory. That's something I
Yeah.
should do.
I'm thinking that is a not fun chest. I
21 on investigation?
Yeah, there's no traps.
Unless you count the mimic as a trap.
That's right.
There's no mimic, I promise.
All right,
That's exactly what
we
someone
definitely
who's
need to
about to use a
destroy
mimic
all
would say.
this stuff.
All right, let me roll thieves' tools on it.
Yep.
Let me just roll my mimicry.
Yeah.
My
11?
mimic
Doesn't
sensor is tingling.
It does not open on an 11.
Can I try again? Can I just keep doing this until I open it?
You can indeed, but time goes by. But
Is
yes,
it
you
locked?
can indeed.
Okay.
It's locked. Yep.
What type of lock is it? Like on a lock on the outside or lock on the inside?
It's a lock, like a key and lock. Like you got to put a key in it and it'll open.
15?
Yes, 15 works. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. Haha, no, it doesn't. I gave it the wrong thing.
You seem to be having trouble there. I can open it for us, but
Okay.
it'll bring a lot of attention our way.
And then
Oh,
what did Lance say? What did Dalton say?
I was coughing, so I said I'm okay.
wait,
I was gonna
don't
ask
worry.
if you were
I'll get it.
dying, so-
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
24. There we go.
Yes, on that one it opens. Inside you find canvases, paints, some kind of ichor. If you want to give me medicine or investigation or arcana to look at these materials, you could.
I got 11.
Ooh, I got a 21.
Nice.
Nice.
So it appears that the canvas is made of human skin, or humanoid skin, I
Oh.
should say. Humanoid skin. It looks like the paints have been infused with a demon ichor. And
Out of curiosity, is that actually how it's pronounced?
I
I've
think
always
it's
called
Ichor,
it
isn't
Ichor.
it?
is it
That's-
ichor? Okay, sure, ichor. I don't know. I thought it was ichor, but it could be ichor.
World of Warcraft have told me anything.
So, if you took these, the canvases are worth 200 each, and the paints are worth 100 total. But it's going to be really hard to find a buyer for humanoid canvases and demonic paint.
I say we
But
set
if you
these
could find a
on
buyer-
fire.
You said, how much is it all worth? 100, you said?
It'd be 200 each, and there are how many canvases are there? There are 2 canvases, so it'd be 400 gold of canvas and 100 gold of paint, so 500 total if you were to take it and find a seller. But the Nightshade is suggesting you burn them all.
Yes.
No, I can. Don't worry. We can
No,
get a.
because if someone accidentally paints on these, we have no idea what could happen.
Can
Someone
I try to
could
paint
curse
them?
again.
You would know in character that nothing would happen because you have to use the magical spells and the right ritual and stuff in order to actually make it do what you want it to do. These are just ingredients.
These are
So
evil.
Okay,
ingredients want.
Wait, do
So-
we have the magical spells on us? Like here?
The rituals?
Yeah, are they like here somewhere?
No, the rituals are not here somewhere. So you would assume that either the hags keep it on them or the hags have it memorized, one or the other.
Sadness.
Why, do you want to be in a painting
Um,
and then turn the opposite? Were you going to wish yourself to be really weak and then switcheroo and be really strong but be indebted to the witches?
I mean, I just wish I'd just like paint you to be very loud and then you'd be quiet for a bit.
It.
You know, I could server mute you, bro. You don't come here for weeks and then you come in all sassy. You know, if you would speak up, sir, with your charisma, maybe we get some things done.
Oh, I'm
So
charismatic, but only when it comes to being rude.
Apparently. Why
so
do I
we'll
like
end
you so much, huh?
So we'll end the session on the decision before you guys go upstairs, obviously, because we'll begin next time upstairs. What do you guys want to do with these materials? Are they going in the bag of holding, or are you burning them?
I would like to sell them. That is
Yes.
my vote.
That is your vote, and I know Nightshade's vote is to destroy them. What do Davian and Lance think?
Money's money.
Ugh.
So Lance is good with selling them. Davian?
My man.
Steve?
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear you. It was breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I said that we have the canvases made of humanoid skin, and we have the paints made of demon ichor, whatever. Nightshade wants to destroy them, and Broder wants to sell them, and Lance has voted to sell them as well. Where does Davian's vote lie?
Davian just shrugs. I don't really care what you do with them.
Okay. So that's a non-vote. I think
Say,
Foos
who
would
else-
also not.
who
I think
else-
Foos would also non-vote. What'd you say?
Who else would need these ingredients except people who knew what they're used for and would know how to use them?
What was Damien's option?
Davian just said he doesn't care.
Yeah.
So we've got three.
No. Davian is undecided, so his vote doesn't count either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, so we've got three neutrals, one yay, one nay right now.
There's two yay.
Well, there's two yays because Lance said money's money, so Lance wants to sell
Oh,
them.
okay.
So you have
Oh.
two yeses, one no, and two neutrals.
Okay.
So technically the selling wins. I will say though, as Foos would even say, because he knows a little bit about magic, he would say, I'm sure there's spells that, like, there's like good spells that I don't know. He was just gonna.
Good spells that use humanoid skin as
I mean-
canvases. Yup, got it. Good spells that use
I mean,
demon ichor and paints. Yup, definitely gonna happen.
You
I
don't
think
know
any
what-
good aligned characters should
Yeah.
be adamantly against it. Davian just doesn't care.
Davian doesn't
Meanwhile-
care.
Meanwhile, Lamb's like, "Oh yeah, I already have a buyer lined up and everything."
Yeah. So unfortunately, I think that is 2-1 selling it. Now, unless like if Zug or Sendu later on when they rejoin the party next week are like, no, we should definitely sell that. We should definitely burn them. The vote could change, but for now they do go into the bag of holding. Sorry,
Ugh.
Nightshade.
Ugh.
So
I mean,
that's
set
where
it up
Evil
with a timed
oily
fireball
presence.
spell.
just do me a favor, Lamb. Do not sell them until we get the remaining party's votes, just to see how everybody feels. Because I don't want to like sell evil stuff and then have Zug be like, "What? I got poisoned and then you guys sold bad stuff? Like what?"
Guys,
See,
perfect
you're-
idea. Perfect.
The problem is, if they're going in the
Yeah.
bag of holding, and you know he was asleep, I'm not going to divulge that. I'm just going to sell him. Like, I'm just getting
Yes.
that. I'm
But you
getting that
can't
cash.
sell them
Yes.
until we're out of this situation. But he's gonna
Yes.
be
True.
back.
I will
It's
say,
true.
well, that's what I would say is I would leave it up to Nightshade to ask other members of the party. If Nightshade forgets, then Lamb can sell them. If Nightshade
Yeah.
doesn't forget, then Nightshade is available to bring it up to the rest of the party later. But so that is between Lamb and Nightshade at this point. Then, okay. Next session we will continue scaling this tower. But good job, guys. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Good night, everybody.
I can guarantee
Yes.
you.
It's been nice to see all of you.
Yes.
Did you say you're
Have a
not
good
gonna
night.
be here? Is that what you said? You guarantee you're not gonna be here?
Yeah. My schedule.
How far?